dfzradio.com.
Down the west coast, candy paint dripping cause I just got a fresh coat. California raised me, an LA baby, the Chevrolet raisin, scraping on Dayton's, riding down Rosecrans, get with the program, call me the drone man, the hydros pokes in. Got your eyes low, lower than the ocean, just west coasting through the coast, with the potion, and the best dro to smoke. The baddest bitches, girls in bikinis with ass titties. The hustle game easy, you just can't believe till you see me on TV. Drive down the wrong street, might see the tech smoke. Hop in the ride and let's go to the west coast. This life is like a movie. You meet a model bitch, then you fuck her like a groupie. And I'ma cut ya. Real G's get it, that's only the obvious. Go against us, you know you facing the consequence. I love my state, but I really hate the politics. Better keep stepping, buddy boy, in a pile of shit. Yeah, in a pile of shit. E3, get it in, nigga, I'm live as shit. 3, 2, 1. As the world keeps spinning, like gold 100 spokes, engine running, Chevy gunning down the coast, just let it roll. Who doesn't love to see a 6-4 hop down the block, banging Easy E and Pac? Motherfuck the cops, I drove in my ride, but I ain't even tripping. It's another summer night and I'm about to get the dipping. It's California A, got some beautiful women. Gotta see it for yourself, it's such a beautiful vision. Palm trees, palm weed, won't you ride with me? West Coast in, floating through these Cali streets, cruising down the boulevard in the late night. Sunset to the daylight, we take flight. Lights, camera, action, fast cars and jewelry, models and groupies, we film in a movie. It's a motion picture, everybody's a celebrity. Won't you take a picture? It's a motion picture, everybody's a celebrity. Won't you take a picture? Latin girls, Asians, black girls, Jamaicans, white girls, they all on vacation. Pop another bottle, yeah, we buy 'em by the case, and we spit it big faces. California.
DFZRadio.com.
It's no, nay. Lost in my mind, gonna roll another blunt. Oh, I'ma need a fuck. Ha, this world's crazy, world's crazy. This world is crazy, world's crazy. Lost in my mind, gonna roll another blunt. Oh, I'ma need a fuck. Ha, this world is crazy, world is crazy. This world is crazy, world is crazy. I done died 2 times that I can count. I swear to God, you don't know about a mouse. Flipping the brick, there's a whole thing. White bitch on cocaine, breast skinny like low man, but she take that whole thing. Yeah, this is shit that I love. In this crazy world with all of the above. A freaky girl roll up and take dick. Leave my ass alone, I don't really need shit. Back to the block where I'm feeling all them keys. Yeah, at least you're on the knees. And I promise that I'm with it, and I promise that she is. If you run up on your ass, leave something in your wig. Lost in my mind, gonna roll another blunt. Oh, I'ma need a fuck. Ha, this world's crazy, world's crazy. This world is crazy, world's crazy. Lost in my mind, gonna roll another blunt. Oh, I'ma need a fuck. Ha, this world is crazy, world is crazy. This world is crazy, world is crazy. I'm a king, I'm the man. That's my queen, she a 12 out of 10. Lick my fingers from the oil of the pen. I eat rich, eat steak, fuck spam. Came from a city where I swear they don't know me. Book me for a show and I swear y'all gon' owe me. Texting on your ass and I spend it on my strippers. Then I shit a wealth for my niggas. Lost in my mind, gonna roll another blunt. Oh, I'ma need a fuck. Ha, this world's crazy, world's crazy. This world is crazy, world's crazy. Lost in my mind, gonna roll another blunt. Oh, I'ma need a fuck. Ha, this world is crazy, world is crazy. This world is crazy, world is crazy.
When they say the blurple Chinese, low price light can blow away my HID. How the fuck can they say that? LED. And when the caveman soil growers wanna talk about HLG, feel free to pay triple for LED. Yeah, LED, 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 yeah, LED. You just got ripped off. LED, yeah, LED, 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 yeah, LED. Check how much it draws though. LED.
DFZRadio.com.
And I don't hold up shit, you know what I mean, but to represent, you know what I mean, but to be me, you know what I mean, procreate, have better fees, make a better nation,
I'm Superman fly in the city. Check a nigga altitude. I'm higher than the rest of you. I'm Superman fly in the city. Check a nigga altitude. I'm higher than the rest of you. I'm Superman fly in the city.
Caviar got me scorched. Why you niggas smoking Newport shorts? And you wonder why your bankroll short. Probably cause your ass never left the porch. I be grinding and making moves, you know the business. Pound the block, pushing work till it's finished. Serial killers leave no fucking eyewitness. Extra clip, shit, I'm on my blade.
Respect you, respect me.
I've been hustling my whole life.
You know there's no nigga out here like this.
Seen the light. I see you niggas stopping at the stop sign.
I'm California stop because the world is mine. Some claim defeat, the angels speak. They woke the king will sleep. The trip will be the way to meet.
I'm Superman fly in the city. Check a nigga altitude. I'm higher than the rest of you. I'm Superman fly in the city. Check a nigga altitude. I'm higher than the rest of you. I'm Superman fly in the city.
Tapes confused with wearing capes, you fools. Still breaking the rules, roll moving, you lose. Handyman with the tool, I had to rock his body. I came to body like Lottie Dottie, and I don't wanna hurt nobody. I'ma break it down with the get down, watch it go down, hold it down with the 4 pound. Now you know now, it's about to go down.
Respect you, respect
I've
me.
been hustling my whole life.
You know there's no nigga out here like
see
you.
the light.
I see you niggas stopping at the stop sign. I'm California stop because the world is mine. Some claim defeat, the angels speak. They woke the king will sleep. The trip will be the way to meet.
My weaknesses and my strengths. But everybody know my strengths definitely outweigh my weaknesses. As long as that, I'm a human being, like everybody else. And if I meet somebody perfect, then they can train me. And they can help me be perfect. But there ain't nobody out there perfect. So we'll all just get along with it.
They say Machiavelli's resurrected, I can feel his presence. But the coldest thing, Machiavelli never left us. Who the fuck he think he is? Talking about Machiavelli never left us. Who the fuck is it? I'm an outlaw thug, like hustle to the death of me. Brutalist, Haley, and a mom lost baby. Worth to get money, knowledge and a fucking lead. Think I seen that ghost if you stood right in front of me. Tupac eternally, Rogers on his own shit. Think like new money, and you can pass it, show me. Worldwide masterpiece, hustle on this fucking street. On that dead fed crime, so they still trapping me. $1 million smile, girls say I'm sexy. Bachelor in arts, got it in psychology. Player, you ain't fly as me, still can't see me. Stand on oxygen, when you can't even do the breathing.
Check a nigga altitude. I'm higher than the rest of you. I'm Superman fly in the city. Check a nigga altitude. I'm higher than the rest of you. I'm Superman fly in the city.
Yeah, look out, baby. I'm back in the studio with my nephew, Prob, on the track. Bringing that heat again, baby. Shout out to my nephew, Snoop, for showing so much love to an old cat, baby. Thank you, Neff. Also 98 to the beat for the love and support. Look out, LA, I'll be back, baby. I don't smoke to get high, I smoke to survive. Let me take my medicine. I smoke it every day cause it keeps me alive. Let me take my medicine. It's a gift from my father and it heals my body. Let me take my medicine. So what if I get loaded? I ain't hurting nobody. God didn't make a drug, that shit is insane. He gave us a seed, you called it a weed. If a rich man sell it, he can settle for life. If a poor man sell it, he ain't seeing the light. Whoever made a crime should really do time. The only thing it does is just relaxes my mind. It's way better than your pills and your booze. Cause all that shit does is just give us the blues. I don't smoke to get high, I smoke to survive. Let me take my medicine. I smoke it every day cause it keeps me alive. Let me take my medicine. It's a gift from my father and it heals my body. Let me take my medicine. So what if I get loaded? I ain't hurting nobody. It's not for the young and not everyone. But if you never tried it, then stop denying it. Open your mind. and give it a try. You might even learn to love to fly. Yeah, look out. Snoop called me out on Instagram just so we could go in. Let me take my man. I'm living in LA, and guess what I do all day? Yeah, and when you went to the store and you forgot what you went for, did you happen to just... Yeah, so what if they stole my coat? Who gives a shit? I know what I'm gonna do. Let me take my man. Shit happens, baby. So what? Step over the shit? Let's go and... Yeah, that's what we do. Keep on moving no matter what happened. Let's just take it to the get high spot, baby. That's the best place you could be. Everybody, let me take my man. Share love, share marijuana with everybody. Let's go get. Let me take my man. Let me take my man.
Here we are, dude. Billy Graham, tissue culture. I know a lot of people out there, Bill, love tissue culture, but they're scared to even delve into it. How do they get into tissue culture? What do they got to do?
Well, that's what I've been doing all this time. I kind of led a lot of this way back when. I'm still in touch with the people who are using the kits every single day. I'm traveling with my tissue culture kit, and I'm not the difficult guy. I'm the one who makes everything easy. So it's really funny. It's the last time your listeners heard me was when I was in the studio, and our whole thing was put some plants into the tissue culture tubes. Those tubes are going to give you all your new clones forever. And that's all still there. And when everyone hears about tissue culture, that's what they see from what everybody's done with every other plant. What I wanted to share with your listeners today is that really just since like November, December, we started doing some shortcuts, and it was super cool. I wanted people to do this quickly and learn fast, so we would go in and we would take the user's clones, put them into the tissue culture tubes, and then grow them just for like two weeks, and we would take them out and put them right into rooting. So that way they knew how to start and how to finish, and then they were more interested in learning what to do in between. But what's very funny is it actually turned out that that's its own thing. Dude, this is going to blow your mind because you've seen all of this stuff before. I am making cuttings from trimmings when the veg plants are going into flower, and we're taking off those limbs that are just not really going to be anything, those toothpick thin branches. When I put them in the tissue culture liquid, your listeners can't see this, but we're going to describe it. It started as a little skinny thing 10 days ago. I'm holding a 4-inch tall test tube that's full of plant and leaf that's now almost as thick as a chopstick. This started as a toothpick, and this in 10 days it's gotten this big. I'm going to take this out, put rooting gel on it, and put this right into my plug tray. This is my new plant start. Number one is I was able to make good clones from what would be trash, but I've also got all the advantages of tissue culture. Everybody looks at tissue culture, number one, to get rid of mother plants. I took this from clippings. Number two is, as long as that liquid stays clear, this is disease free. So we already know no fusarium, no powdery mildew. This is clean. We've got that whole nutrient sugar boost, so this guy's really vigorous. Number three is this is also my genetic booster because I've got all the trace metals here and the hormone stimulation. And four, that hormone, this is the branching hormone. So tell your listeners, it's already branching and it's still in a test tube. This guy starts, these little branches, every leaf you see in this tube was not there. The piece that went in this tube was a 3-inch tall little naked toothpick with a little bit of green hair. And now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 nodes that are already bushing out. And I'll grab any tube in that box and I'll tell you that's the same thing. Trim the bottom, put the root gel in it, root this in 10 days to root and a couple more weeks to start getting some good top growth. But from that clipping to a whole new veg plant you could take that clipping from again is about 8 weeks, which is exactly how long your veg plant from the first time took to flower. So I've just harvested Mom. She's already chopped up in the bud basket, and now the next generation is going in, and I'm putting my next bunch of clones in. So my veg plants are my clone donors.
Damn! Hey, wait. It's that easy, dude. Seriously, you just put the gel in there. You cut your plant at like week 3 because you're like, hey, dog, I gotta get some of this bottom crap out of there. It's gonna be nothing, dude. It's gonna be Schwarf right there. And then there it is, dude. He's got a whole paper right here with a drawing, weeks 5 through 6. Dude, there it is. Week 5, you're killing it. So seriously, how many? With the liquid that you provide, how many, you could do like what, thousands?
You can. I'd sell a starter kit with 16 tubes and the liquid for $60. From there, you own the tubes and you'd only have to buy the liquid, which is going to be like $15. So for less than $1 per cut. This is not so much tissue culture as this is a clone conditioning kit. I've discovered a whole new step between cutting your clone and rooting your clone.
Damn! He just blew our mind right there, dude. A whole new step. He's just thrown it in our face like, yeah, dog. It was that easy. I did that, no problem.
This is what I do, man. I've got this in commercial sizes. I've got 1,000 tube kits. We can do any number of anything anybody needs, but the materials are prepared ahead of time, so you just buy bottles, tubes, and some of my special chlorine. And this stuff is so easy. I want to let everyone know right now, if you're putting this on the air in the area, we're at the Sonoma County Fairgrounds at the Canacon. I am taking users' clones right here today, tomorrow, and Saturday. Bring me a 4-inch clone with the leaves cut off, about a ½ an inch of leaf stem, and we will wash it and put it into tissue culture right here, and you can take it home for free.
Damn, Billy Graham right now. Hey, guys, you're probably going to hear this a little late. Billy Graham would have done it for you when you hear this. He would have cloned it for you, dude, and put it in his little tube in his solution. And the solution is great price, and you know what? He just knocked a whole step out for you, dude. He made it. Look at this. He's got a whole pack. Tubes are there. Liquids there. That's all you need. And Heavy T's Grow Show flyers right there. Billy Graham knows what's up. He's been a long-time listener, a huge fan. We're a fan of his, and we want to let you know tissue culture is the future. Seriously. I mean, why else wouldn't it? It's not going to be the future, right?
This is a tool that everybody serious about propagation and serious about plant cleanliness and quality should include in their garden, even if you're a 16-plant garden. Boom, it's right there. We put 20 cuts in. Hell, I'll double them up in the tube. Bang! Now we got 32 clones in 16 tubes. Okay, maybe we lose 1 or 2 to contamination, but I still got 14 good tubes. So that's 16 tubes giving you 28 clones.
Damn, player. That's what's up. Take that to the bank and cash it, player. Check out Billy Graham's tissue culture. Where do you find it on the internet?
PlantTC.com. Also at webhydroponics.com.
That's right. Say those 2 things one more time.
Webhydroponics.com, one word, and PlantTC. T as in tissue, C as in culture.com.
There it is. From Billy Graham's mouth. You better go check that site out and get your crazy-ass tissue culture on. Get your clone on, guys. The new wave. The next step. I'm Duff with Billy Graham, and we out.
We're out.
Boom! Happy birthday! Dude, what is this? What's going on here, bro? What's going on here? Grow Zone Controls?
Grow Zone Controls, brother. What's going on? We've got the whole biofloral booth over here, but Grow Zone brought us our big, lovely backdrop and has put all their products out across the table. Max is the Grow Zone man over here, but everyone knows these products from their distribution in Las Vegas, their simplicity, their versatility and control, and their high quality.
I like it, man. I love what I'm seeing here. There's a lot of controls here that are night temps, day temps. You can control that. You got timers. You got CO2 controllers that look pretty. I mean, there's a knob on it. How much? Okay, CO2 controllers, they get kind of pricey. How much does your guys' CO2 control go for?
Those one can retail for $199.
$199? Are you out of your mind? Damn, player, really? really? GrowZone got controllers, CO2 controllers for $199. Nobody else does. They're only like $300, dog. $199.
Incredible. And you remember me.
It's Billy Graham.
Tissue Culture Bill Graham.
Bill Graham from Tissue Culture. And he's got his Tissue Culture booth going on over here. But, hey, I just want to say, GrowZone controls. Dude, seriously, you guys got the price point matter. It's what's up. Day, night controllers for the temps. CO2. What else you guys got?
Well, pump control, man.
Pump controls?
Cycle timers for pump controls, dude.
Damn, you guys got everything, huh?
Yeah, everything we can think of and everything you haven't thought of yet.
And at the right price.
Always, that's what you got to do. Growers got a budget to work on. We do this mostly for fun and sometimes put some money in your pocket.
All the time for me, bro. Okay? Oh, I was joking. Ha! It's 250 compliant. That's all. That's right. Yeah, 64.
That's right. It's all donations and compensation.
Donations. There it is. Hey, guys, go check them out. GrowZone Controls. GrowZoneControls.com. Is that what it is? GrowZoneControl.com. And what was your name?
I'm Steve.
Steve, are you one of the originators?
I'm a distributor.
He's a distributor. He knows what's up, bro. He's slanging and banging them. And, sir, what was your name?
Max.
Max, are you a distributor?
I'm one of the owner.
Ah, dang, I confused you guys. You're the owner, man. He's a distributor, dude.
This is made in Canada. This is not Chinese quality. This is North American quality. Made in Canada. That's important to mention.
That's very important. This shit is made in North America, up there in Canada, where that, what's the Prime Minister's name? Trudeau.
Yeah.
Trudeau. He's legalizing that shit, bro.
Yeah,
they're going legit.
Yeah, they are. They are. It's a big deal.
Yeah, I read about it all the time, man, and I'm like, fuck, I should have been Canadian.
Yeah, no. In Canada, they have it a good way. It's going to be the second country in the world after Uruguay, so it's a big deal.
Oh, it's a huge deal. It's a huge deal. And you know what? I like your guys' products. The price points are great. I mean, you can't beat that shit.
You can't. No, it is. I mean, this is for hobbyists. It was made for, the old school growers. So, we're still going to have that market forever, even when it's going to turn legal. You're always going to be those hobbyist growers. And, this is the people we serve, hydroponics stores. And, this is our network.
Damn straight, guys. Go check them out. GrowZoneControls.com. They got great price points. They got Billy Graham working the booth. I mean, come on, dude. He's a legend. He's Billy Graham. I mean, shoot. Jesus. Hey, guys, thanks for coming on the Heavy Teas Grow Show for the interview. Appreciate it. Dabs. Bam! 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 We just dabbed it up. You guys should have seen it. It was awesome. CanaCon 2017. We're with GrowZone Controls. And then I'm just going to go ahead and pause this out real quick.
There you go. I put that in.
Yeah, man. CanaCon. DFZ radio booth. Here with Saint. What up, Saint?
What up? You know what it is. We're right here, Sonoma County. 420, Heavy Teas Grow Show, DFZRadio.com.
Yeah, man. This shit is awesome. Insane to your membrane. Right, Marcos?
Insane to the membrane. The way 420 is supposed to be. All high and live.
That's what's up. DFZ radio booth here at CanaCon. Doing it up. Hey, what do you know? We got Blue Lab right next door to us. CanaCon, we got Blue Lab in the house. What up, Blue Lab?
Blue Lab in the house. We're so excited to be here today. Today being 420, tomorrow being the day after 420. We're excited about being here there too.
Yeah, man, we're here all week and long. 420 today, which is the best day. Tomorrow, not so cool, but it's still cool. It's still cool. It's still cool. But 420 is way better. Come check out Blue Lab here at CanaCon 2017, Sonoma County Fairgrounds. What's up, guys? Blue Lab, what do you guys got new?
Oh, my God. You should see what we have new. First of all, we have John in front of me. He's one of our newest employees. You got to come down and meet John. After you meet John, then you have to take a look at our Connect meters. We have the Guardian, which I know you're familiar with, but we have the Guardian now available in Connect. You can download your information to your computer, pick it up via Wi-Fi. Same thing with our pH controller. And the nice thing about having these guys here at the radio with us today is because we're going to introduce our Guardian Pro controller. Take care of your newts. Get on down here and take a look at this beautiful machine.
So you have a Guardian. It's a doser? The Guardian's a doser? Is that the Pro controller?
Pro controller. It doses out of as many pods that you need. It's our brand new meter. This is the first introductory ride at the show, so it's worthwhile to come on down.
Yeah, I'm really interested. So you can go ahead and put your nutrients up in there. You can put your pH up and down, and you could be on point all the time in your garden if you got a big-ass reservoir, right?
Big ass, yes.
Yeah, you got to have a big-ass reservoir. You got to have a lot of water to sit there and monitor there. So if you guys don't know about pH, it's really important. You know, and these guys are the kings at it. They're the pH kings. They got everything. They got handheld pins. They got ones that mount on the wall. They got other ones that's the combo meter where it does everything, where you just got a little pin, you drip it in, you're like, oop, right there into your nutrients, and you're like, damn, I didn't know I was so sweet. 5.8 on the money, baby. Yeah, especially with the Guardians and, you know, Blue Lab, basically. Any Blue Lab product is really good. They back it with a great guarantee and warranty. And you guys have, what's that KCI solution? What does the KCI solution do for people?
It's potassium chloride. It is how you measure pH. It is what is inside of all the pH probes, regardless of brand name. It's charged with so many different ions, and that's how you measure your potential hydrogen, which is your pH.
So this thing is basically is what's inside the pin, right?
Yes,
that's the liquid inside these pins, or even the handheld pins. Exactly. So you're going to want to store your pins in the KCI solution, right? KCL. What am I saying? KCI. Where am I, bro? KCL. That's what it is. KCL solution by Blue Lab. And I've heard that, like, if your pin dries out, you can actually put it back up in that KCL and let it do a 24-hour.
You can try to rehydrate. You cannot rejuvenate it, but you can possibly rehydrate it and get it working again. Let it sit in there for an hour up to a full day, clean it. You might be able to rehydrate. But the absolute worst thing you can do is to store your probe in reverse osmosis. RO water is the absolute worst. There's no ions in there whatsoever. These little guys are going to leave.
Yeah, so what they're saying is you need to have a little something in the water, like salts. Something that it's picking up, or else it's just going to be continually working way too hard. You're going to lose all that solution up in there. You're not going to get a good reading.
But you might as well match it with KCL, which is what is in there. It's charged with right now.
Yeah, so go ahead. If you have a Blue Lab, you know, any kind of meter, you're going to get that KCL, that solution, and you're going to store your stuff up there with it, because that's what's in the pin. Why anything else?
Nothing else. That's it. Exactly. That's probably one of the biggest problems that we see out there. People, A, they don't hydrate it at all, and B, they hydrate it with tap water, RO water, or something.
Are you guys still going with the slogan, if it dries, it dies?
No, we're not doing that. We still want you to hydrate. We want you to keep it wet and keep it in KCL, but you can sometimes bring it back, so we can't say if it dries, it dies.
Okay, so if it dries for too long, it definitely dies.
Possibly, yes. Very, very possibly.
But that KCL solution, guys, check it out by Blue Lab and all their other meters, because that shit is the top of the market, top of the line. The dosers they got, their regular pH pins, their whatever combo meters, everything they have is quality, right?
Right, and it's simple. It's the simplest thing to calibrate and to use. It really is.
I got to agree with that. I'm Duff, man, and I can calibrate these things. That's how easy it is. That's saying a lot.
Exactly.
Thanks for the interview, and keep up the good work with the Blue Lab.
Thank you. Nice talking to you.
It's good talking to you. All right, Blue Lab here in the house, Kennicon. There it is. I'm out. What up, Dr. Duff, man, here at Long Beach, a Maximum Yield Indoor Gardening Expo. I just ran into Method 7 and Jonan. That's right, Jonan, right?
Jonah, like in the
Jonah. God damn, I'm bad with names.
That's okay.
And reading.
All the time. You can call me by any biblical name, and I'll pretty much answer to it. Jonah, Noah, just whatever.
Well, cool. Well, check it out. Method 7. If anybody that's listening out there, you don't know about Method 7, Jonah, why don't you go ahead and tell them about Method 7?
Method 7 is a brand new entrant into the indoor gardening market, and we are pretty much introducing protective eyewear for the indoor gardener. Eyewear that's designed to totally protect the gardener from all the UV and IR that occurs within the garden, but also color correcting all the HID light sources to make sure that people who are working in that environment are seeing true color and totally protect her from the UV and protect her from the strobe effect of all those HID bulbs.
Wow, that's crazy. So if you go into gardening, indoor gardening, if you're in that room a lot, these things are a must, wouldn't you say?
Well, I mean, it's shocking to us that, obviously a lot of the technology used in this industry, that is being exhibited in this room today, is, its roots are, 35, 40 years old. But the reality is this industry is totally in its infancy, and it's just shocking to us how many long-time passionate gardeners we talk to who are basically blind. So we're really psyched that we have a really, really good option that we can offer to all these people to keep the V on the retina and allow gardeners a much more pleasant experience working under an HID light source.
What's cool about it, though, is that it brings out the natural colors of your garden. When you put these glasses on, you actually see the greens, the yellows if you have them, or the purples, or whatever the hell you got going on in your garden. Brings out the true colors under those high-pressure sodium bulbs, and that in itself is huge, besides protecting your eyes. Is there anything else about these glasses we should know? What kind of price point is it with these glasses?
I'll jump in here. My name's James. The price point's about $150, $189. We have a new entry as well for $100. The difference being some of the product is a glass product. It's all glass that's melted in Germany, and the frames are all made in Italy. And the glass has a very good specific density to it, so it almost absorbs the heat that the lights give off. So when you're spending hours under the lights, you'll actually feel a cooling on the eyes. So not only are we giving you protection, and as you mentioned, the color. Color is really critical. Your brain needs to see blue in a grow room in order to focus properly and see depth of field and motion. And without that blue, your brain is struggling and compensating, and it's kind of like being in a long car ride where you're just sitting there, you're not doing very much, but you get out of the car and you're really fatigued. It's because your brain is making millions of decisions every second as you drive. In the grow room, it's similar. You're under the lights. It seems like it should be a fairly simple, straightforward, pleasant environment, but your brain is working really hard to interpret color and deal with the stress of that environment. Our glasses completely neutralize that, balance the color, let you relax, enjoy the experience, and spot things that you wouldn't normally see. And we find most people put these on, they walk into their garden, and they're seeing their plants like they've never seen them before, noticing good and bad things.
That's huge, man, because, a lot of people miss stuff without having those glasses. And the fact that it actually relaxes your eyes, lets you be totally relaxed to go in your garden and do the gardening is huge, because I know a lot of people come out, they can't see right, they got this circle in their eyes or this blind spot they can't really see well, and it's really stressful for people to go in those gardens and be in a situation like that if you're in there for more than an hour. It's just not right. So make sure you go check out Method 7. James told you just now what it's all about. So did Noah, or Jonah, or Noah. Jonah, actually. I'm just a dick. Sorry there, Jonah, man. I'm just being real.
Biblical name is cool.
That's why I used it.
Yeah. So you can
Just
jump on method7.com, and you can see some photos of the product at work. And we're pretty pleased. We've been around for about a year, several thousand pair, and everybody's been very happy with them. So we're very excited about it.
And that's right.
Appreciate the opportunity to talk to you. It's great.
Yeah, no problem there, James. It's method7.com, right? Method 7.
7 all spelled out.
S-E-V-E-N. Make sure you spell like I just did, because I messed it up. S-E-V-E-N. Method7.com. Not just the number 7. Make sure you spell it out, guys. Method7.com. These guys are legit. They're going to protect your eyes. They're going to let you relax. They're going to let you be a better gardener. That's right. Method 7 in the house. Thanks, guys, for the interview. This is awesome.
Appreciate it. Take care, man.
Thanks for coming over. Looking forward to checking out your show tomorrow.
No problem, guys. Take care.
Cheers.
What's up, guys? Max Shields, St. Louis Obispo, San Jose. I was joking. Yeah, San Jose, 2017, Max Shield. If you guys suck at rolling joints like I don't, but if you do, Futurola is going to roll up your joints for your asses. Right, Futurola, what's up? What's up, guys? Who's doing it? What's up, man? What's your name?
I'm Forrest.
Forrest. What's up, Forrest? I'm Duff.
Duff, nice to meet you, Duff.
Nice to meet you. What's up? You guys are Futurola. What do you guys do for the future of Rolla?
You want to see it? Come right this way. Come with me.
Well, we can't see it. We're like on the. We're gonna be on the radio here, so we gotta describe this. It's theater of the mind.
We sell pre-rolled cones. They're hand rolled in Indonesia. They're the finest rice paper on the market. The slowest burning. They're unbleached. They are the glue is made from the acacia tree. They're amazing. And we sell a machine that rolls 100 of them. It fills up 100 of them in 2 minutes.
Okay, so you guys have a machine here where you have the papers that are already pretty much opened up on one end and closed on the other.
Correct.
And then they're going to go ahead and fill up these pre-rolls for you, which are rice paper, which is super organic and good for you.
Yeah, that's how.
Right? That's it. That's it. Keep going, Duff. All right, so I'll keep going. So then you're going to go ahead and you're going to have all these pre-rolled. How much do you charge for a pre-roll?
For a pre-roll, the cone itself?
Yeah, well, no, well, with weed in it, how much is it?
Oh, well, you'd have to ask somebody that sells it with weed in it because we don't sell it that way.
What? No, come on, man. Okay, what is that? How much? Okay, I'm joking. Non-drug, medicine infused.
For $4.59 for a carton.
Okay, $459, $459?
Yeah, and you get 6,000 per carton, to say of the 109s, the long ones.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna buy this. Do I need your machine to have it pre-rolled?
Yes, I would definitely highly recommend doing it with the machine because you can do 100 in 2 minutes. So if you've got 6,000 to fill, I'd want to have the machine. I wouldn't want to do it all by hand.
Okay, well, my guy over there, Heavy T, he's the creator and the innovator of the show, is getting a video for us.
Wonderful.
So that we can show it on the internet and show it on the air.
Very cool.
So then what you guys do, you guys have a cap on there that I noticed, and the cap is like a pre-weighed out, like a the amount.
Perfect half gram per hole.
Per hole. So every hole is a half gram. Yes. You guys even that out with whatever you're going to put in there to smoke.
We have a few different sizes as well. We've got a reefer kit, which is 0.25. So they're a little bit smaller, and you can just, depending on the cone size, if you're doing a 1 1/4, that's a perfect half gram. You just run the machine once. If you're doing the 109s, the long ones, you would want to run it 2 times.
2 times, so you have a whole gram in there.
Exactly, yeah, for the king.
Okay, well, what if you want to do blunts? Because we're from Southern California, and these guys, fuck it, dude. Cali Breeze is the blunt king in the studio. He's always falling asleep with a blunt in his hand, almost letting himself on fire. Do you guys do anything about blunts?
We don't do bluntsy just yet. No, we don't do blunts.
Okay, well, then we could collaborate together. We could maybe make some money together on that.
Hey, let's do it. That sounds great.
There it is, dude. I'm making money here with Future Rolla. Hey, I see you guys, Tommy Chong. He's a supporter?
Oh, yeah. We've got a whole Tommy Chong line. Cone rollers, papers, grinders, you name it.
So then probably people already know who you are, Future Rolla. Where do they find you on the internet? FutureRolla.com?
FutureRollaUSA.com.
And that's FutureRolla USA.com.
Correct. Yep, that's the one.
There it is, guys. Hey, if you guys want to get your pre-rolled on because everybody wants to get it pre-rolled, dude, I want a machine because everybody, I smoke so many joints. I'll smoke that all in one sitting, bro. I'll pre-roll. That'll be my good night. I got this restless leg syndrome. You ever experienced that?
When I was in high school, yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, growing pains.
Fuck, I'm 40 years old. I still have growing pains. Why you call it growing pains? It's still a problem.
Yeah, well, I'm glad that the herbs help.
Well, it will when I get your machine. You guys gonna sponsor me or what?
Yeah, of course. Why not?
Yeah, why not? All right, hey, thank you. What was your name again?
Forrest.
Forrest from Future Rolla, guys. Go check his shit out on FutureRollausa.com. FutureRollausa.com on the internet, guys. Forrest is here. He's gonna fucking beat your ass if you don't buy it, because everybody else is just a bitch. And they were here first, because I saw it here first. I had never seen anybody else's stuff here, right, Forrest? So if you want me to call you up if I see anybody imitating?
Word, yes.
You look like you can enforce some shit.
That's correct.
Yeah, this guy's 7 foot tall. My arm's sore now. I got to get done with this. It's going way high up. I'm Dove. I'm out. Thank you, Forrest.
Yep, you got it. Thank you.
Future Rolla, roll out. Oh, my God, Grow Light. Here we are. He just shoved it in my mouth. Yeah. Aubrey from Grow Light. He's here in CannaCon 2017. Aubrey, you're here.
What's up?
You guys are, it's Grow Light, Baron Lighting?
Yes, Baron Lighting Group.
Thing here.
So we're debuting our new systems automation control with, we partnered with
Siemens. What is? Heavy T's Grow Show's coming up live right in about 5 minutes. I got Black Market Cultivators here. Got some stuff to talk about, man. What's going on? What's going on in the grow world? What's going on in your world? Fuck. It's been crazy. been crazy around the streets, been crazy in the grow rooms, been crazy at Big Jack's house. Antifa's knocking on the door. You never know what's going to happen here on Heavy T's Grow Show. Call in 562-653-0707. We building lowers with uppers and other things.
I had to put you on punishment for about 6 months, man. You pissed me off, dog. But I did, bro. But now I'm about to make your old ass move like you ain't never moved before, boy. Yeah, so now you gonna kill me with this damn beat, man. That's slow down. Shit.
I ain't Snoop Dogg and I ain't trying to be Wayne. They call me on emo and I'm doing my thing. I made it to worlds and I stole a little fame. Now everybody know that I'm deep up in the game. Deep in the game. Deep in the game. Deep in the game, yeah. Everybody know that I'm deep up in the game. I'm a bona fide, certified, classified fool. And of course you know I'm really old school. When my ladies call, my boy stands tall. And when we get together, we be banging up the walls. I don't need no Viagra, I'm too well put together. I use God's gift, that's what make me do it better. I'm from the 504, and you already know. Although they say I'm old, I give a hell of a show. I'm a bona fide, certified, classified fool. I'm a bona fide, certified, classified fool. I'm a bona fide, certified, classified fool. And of course you know I'm really old school. I ain't Snoop Dogg and I ain't trying to be Wayne. They call me on emo and I'm doing my thing. I made it to worlds and I stole a little fame. Now everybody know that I'm deep up in the game. Deep in the game. Deep in the game. Deep in the game, yeah. Everybody know that I'm deep up in the game. I'm floating like a butterfly, I'm stinging like a bee. I'm knocking out hits like Muhammad Ali. I'm lighting up the sky like it's the 4th of July. You better not blink, cause I might even fly. I'm coming out like Scarface, I'm rewriting the game. Say hello to my friend, it's called my ink pen. I'm writing this shit like Edgar Allan Poe. And probably in tracks so I can shake my SMO. Shooting videos in LA, rolling dice in Vegas. Doing sex with Kermit Ruffin, and you know that we be puffin'. We burning up that bush till neither one of us could see. And the good part is, now they here to see me. I ain't Snoop Dogg and I ain't trying to be Wayne. They call me on emo and I'm doing my thing. I made it to worlds and I stole a little fame. Now everybody know that I'm deep up in the game. Deep in the game. Deep in the game. Deep in the game, yeah. Everybody know that I'm deep up in the game. I'm still new to the game and I already found pain. I lost my old lady, she couldn't handle the fame. Now I'm free as a bird and I'm flying so high. I finally reached out and grabbed my piece of the pie. So what if I grabbed a tad bit too much? It's a big ass pie, so what's all the fuss? Stop hating on me, talking about I'm too old. They say I need to be taking Geritol. But stop hating on me and find some fame of your own. And maybe together we can save the rap game. Let's do it for Tupac and Biggie the same. Don't hate the player, hate the game. I ain't Snoop Dogg and I ain't trying to be Wayne. They call me on emo and I'm doing my thing. I made it to worlds and I stole a little fame. Now everybody know that I'm deep up in the game. Deep in the game. Deep in the game. Deep in the game, yeah. Everybody know that I'm deep up in the game.
Last time on
DFCRadio.com.
Last time on a laid-back and subdued episode of Heavy T's Grow Show.
Get to wear my night suit with my sword and everything.
That's what we need to get. Is some labna, some steak,
A baked potato.
and labna.
They got it at Longboard.
You know what? Let's just go get it right now.
I'm down.
All right, we'll take this call, then we're going to get labna.
Okay.
I noticed some of my stems are purple while my other ones are nice and green. What could be the cause for some of these purple stems?
Grower error. Next call.
No, I feel like it's there's got to be CalMag. But all my stems are purple. I just ignore it.
So it's best to just ignore it?
Yeah, everything will be fine. It's fine. No, I was kind of serious about ignoring it. Like some strains will have just purple stems depending on what genetics they are, and the flowers still come out good even though like the whole plant was a purple stem pretty much.
Wow. That's crazy.
That's like the
Purple stems can be an indicator of deficiencies.
Yep.
Boron deficiency, other deficiencies. If you're using like CalMag Plus, Magical, something along those lines, to make sure that you're feeding plenty of magnesium, boron, and calcium, along with the phosphorus, you should be fine. If they're red indica base, which is an old school strand of our from back in the day, they're going to have that. It had a red line down each
stalk,
each branch, and those turned more into purple and purple as people bred them for different reasons. But, this has been a great show, and I really appreciate you calling in. I'm going to send you some stuff. Well, talk to you later, dude.
Later, homie.
All right, bye.
Bye.
See ya. You still there, aren't you? Yeah. Hang up.
No,
you hang up first.
No, you hang up.
You hang up.
You hang up.
Yeah, the more everybody makes, the better it is for me because then I'm like, look how low my ticket is.
Yeah. Well, you're killing the game. You're killing the game off those
Mids.
off those 3 lights, that £1.5 pound you just harvested.
Those phosphor-loaded mids.
Yeah, that phosphor-loaded £1.5 you get off there.
Yeah.
Killing the game. Hey, bro, those things had mites. Yeah, they just never took. I have a degree in horticulture. I was in the Army Corps horticultural department. I was building dams in Katrina. Say I can't keep these plants alive. They're taking off. Let's see a picture. Oh yeah, they're 4 inches tall with 3 sets of leaves.
Yeah, those are
killing it.
Those are clones, bro.
I spent $15,000 on this DWC and got some Vivio Suns off Amazon for $110 each. They're 1,000 watts. You grab it by the neck and you say, "Listen, motherfucker, this is a goddamn Christmas crop. Hey, the babies ain't getting nothing from Santa Claus unless you fucking produce."
Don't you know I'm a master grower?
Exactly. Now you know I'm only in a 4-foot tent, so I can't raise the light no more. You're just gonna have to deal with it. Companies that sell lower end LED lights, how they save the money is they use less diodes and inexpensive drivers to overdrive, put more energy into a diode. But what happens when you do that and you overdrive a diode is it shifts the light that's coming off of it in the spectrum, and when you start doing that, you can have adverse effects, not just from pigment shift, but hermaphrodation, deformity, where people are thinking they're having tobacco mosaic virus problems, all of these things. A good LED company drives their diodes about 70 to 80%. I think I might have like ate some bad mushrooms.
We're going to get lobster?
Yeah, we out.
All right, we out.
DFCRadio.com.
The
cannabis portion of this show is designed as entertainment only for legal medicinal cannabis patients over 21 years of age and is not meant to encourage any other activity or use. Yeah, dick.
Talking about the Heavy T Road Show. Knowing someone better than your show. And everybody knowing this whole show. Yeah, 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 yeah. Talking about the Heavy T Road Show.
Man, that is some greasy ass flour rosin you have there, Big Jack.
Yes.
That's flour rosin, right? Not hash rosin?
No, that's hash rosin.
Tell me the difference between flour and hash rosin.
So flour rosin, they just put the nug right in like a little hair straightener and squish it and get the juices off.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
And then the hash rosin, they make bubble hash, put it in a freeze dryer, and then squish it on like the proper plates and all that.
Are you sure it's just not that they squish the flour compared to squishing the sift?
Oh yeah, there's sift rosin too. I like that.
Is that different than hash rosin?
Supposedly, well.
So hash rosin is cold water extract.
Yeah, cold water hash.
Okay.
Pressed into rosin.
But you can still press flour in a regular press.
Yeah, but normally flour rosin they do in like their mom's hair straightener.
Is this like your ocean-grown fucking theory over here?
Yeah, people like
your original gangster theory.
I'm bagging on people who make flour rosin.
So we should call up Masonic right now and find out what OG means for banana OG.
Yeah, be like,
because maybe your thought was because on Masonic's shirt, his banana OG, it looks like an original gangster.
Right.
I think that maybe you have been subliminal. How do you say that word?
Subliminal.
Subliminally.
That's what hypnotized me.
Subliminally. Oh,
that's what
you hear
subliminally
that?
hypnotized.
You rang.
That just means more money.
That's more money coming in the dough.
Yeah.
What is? Welcome to Heavy T's Grow Show, the one and only grow show that has done more for the grow community, such as feats as.
We are the inventors of LED. We created hash rosin.
Yep.
We're the breeders of hash bar OG.
Show enough.
We got a combined total experience of 100 years.
Woo!
We invented Mylar bags. We
Yep.
invented putting gelato in Mylar bags and calling it runts.
Hell yeah.
We co-founded every nutrient line. We gave your consultant his recipe, and we gave your boy his genetics.
And pretty much we are responsible for ice cream cake.
Yeah, that's our strain, ICC.
Yep. And we never grow Jerry's cut of hash bar OG.
Yeah, that's
all BMC's cut.
Jerry cut is banned. Actually, Jerry's cut is just our cut. He calls Jerry's cut.
It's a totally different cut.
No, this one's mine, not theirs.
Do you mind if I hide down the street while you go meet this master broker? No, dude, like, you gotta bail.
How much did she really give you?
I know, right?
Are you ripping me off?
Oh my God, dude. Don't ask me for my help. And then want to know what I was doing. And then try to get those digits. The mother, Dr. Duff was that guy. My wife, who I'm married now, I used to serve up when she was a student. Well, I broke her off in high school a little bit too. But we both had other boyfriend and girlfriends, right? But
you knew each other.
Once she got the real deal, she had to come back after college.
Right.
But she went to San Diego State. I stayed up here, and I went to Long Beach City College, Golden West College. I think I had a stint at Orange Coast Community College.
all the baller schools.
It was 4 terms. It was what? It was George H. Bush, Clinton, and George W. Bush, and a little bit of Obama before I graduated. But I was trying to work some things out, you know. I didn't know what I wanted to. What's it called? Major in.
You didn't know what you wanted to be when you grew up.
Yeah, and it didn't help that I had to go back to pre-algebra and learn how to speak again in English, which obviously has not worked out. But nonetheless, what were we talking about?
You're talking about how Dr. Duff told your customers.
Oh, Dr. Duff, yeah. The master brokers or the fucking chinky brokers that try to get with the master brokers to steal their customers. And I was serving up, back then you would serve up some ounces and like a QP or something, and it was $400 all the way up. So $1,600, it's my wife. I'm hooking her up with a good deal, $1,600 for a QP.
Yeah, that was a good deal at the time.
Yeah, and listen, and it came with a side of dick. So
she can't complain.
How could she resist? And this was before my belly formed. It was an extra 2 inches. All right? But still, I could arch my back. Anyways, ladies. Yes, I'm taking.
You're giving away your moves.
I'm taking. But this fool, seriously, comes up to Long Beach. He's at my house. I'm just, weighing out her sack. We're playing some fucking Mario Kart or some shit on N64. And this motherfucker is like, $400? I'll give you 4 for $380 a piece.
Oh, man.
And I look at him, I'm like, what the fuck did you just say? That was that motherfucker you're talking about, Jiggity Drum.
I was going to say, that's some Jerome shit right there.
He would just be trying to be like, yeah, can I come over? No. And then as soon as they left, he would call you because he's sitting down the street watching.
I noticed they're gone. What happened?
Oh, do you know a master broker or a Jerome in your life? Call up, man. We got good stories over here. Winning. So, in the world of weed, the low is up. Way up. I mean, light depth's going for damn near like, how much? Like 2,400?
Yeah, that's what I've seen. People are getting 24 for the light depths.
Jesus Christ.
And then, I've had multiple people tell me they're getting 4K for indoors.
Well, don't stand in front of Duff. He'll tell him he can get it for $2,350.
But I'm not sure about the 4K because I'm like, okay, well, I just need 3,500. You could make 500. Come take all of them. And they're like, oh, yeah, I'll get back to you.
You didn't get no 3,500.
Yeah, nobody. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Nobody comes through. I'm like, is the 4K a real thing? What's going on?
Who's perpetuating this? Black market cultivators?
Yeah, him. And then.
That's you.
Yeah, and then Sour Waves. And then just my boy I was having dinner with the other day, he's like, oh, did you see whoever's account? They had this purple shit. They sold it for 4K. You should grow that strain. And I'm like, he didn't sell it for 4K. And then I look at the picture and I'm like, that just looks regular. What's going on?
Did you really go out to? Are you going out to dinners with your fellow Instagram low keepers?
No, that was Adam.
Okay. That was the MMJ real estate agent. Shout out. Hey, if you need some real estate property, go hit up MMJ Real Estate. Is that what it is?
MMJ Real Estate.
Yeah. You go hit him up, tell him that Big Jack sent you. He'll make sure he doesn't do business with you.
Yeah, he'll charge you an extra 6%.
He's going to take you to a property that he wants to buy and have you grow on and then tell you no go.
His trick now is he's like, let's just go talk over lobster. You buy, and then I'll get back to you.
Oh, man. Hey, and I remember we did go have lobster last week, as you heard on the recap. Yeah, we, it's weird times in the world, and I've been dealing with it the same way that all of us have been dealing with it. And, sometimes I'll be honest. I'll, have a couple tall cans, smoke a few bowls, and the weight of the world has got us all feeling a certain way. And we're all trying to cope through it and get through it, and sometimes a motherfucker just needs some labna. You get some labna and straighten things out.
And never to go. You got to sit down there and have the lobster served to you.
You can't get lobster to go. That's like getting sushi to go.
Yeah, my wife tried to tell me to get lobster to go the other week, and I was just like, I don't even want to fight you right now.
Yeah, no lobster to go, no sushi to go. Fish just does not travel well.
No kind of
Not
fish.
even fish tacos.
Not even fish and chips. Like it's soggy when you get home. That's not right.
Yeah, even if it has good tartar sauce.
Yeah, H salts, fish and chips in the microwave is actually okay though.
Oh yeah. Oh damn. This shit is harsh. What the fuck are we smoking on
That's
over
some
here?
Seated outdoor, I think.
There's some seated outdoor. Hey, y'all, check this out on the camera. This is straight up. This motherfucker brought some weed in a Stater Brother grocery bag.
Did I preserve the terps?
I think this might be straight from Michigan.
The mitten.
The mitten over here with Chris Whitten, 40 Chris.
That's before it hits the Mylar bag.
Yeah, I mean, right now that's like what,
Dude.
$5?
Right.
Put that in a Mylar bag.
Are these hot hemp packs? This is horrible.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's hemp.
No wonder why no one wants to watch our show. We're smoking this shit.
See those guys smoke hemp?
Show them the rosin and then our Chaz Banger before we smoke it.
That's the rosin.
Is that hash rosin?
Yeah, look how good it is. It's blonde. Oh yeah.
What up? What's your name? Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from goddamn Long Beach, California, and I'm Heavy T. Answer my question, Big Jack.
And our
Why
banger's
did you
that
not?
chest.
Why did you not sell me the 5 packs for $2,300 each that you promised?
Because I sold them for more.
But you made a promise.
I never promised 23.
You pinky swore, you little bitch.
I never promised.
You pinky swore over labna and oysters, and you said, "I got these 5 packs. I could give them to you, T." And then you know what?
And you never got them.
Pulled the carpet out from under me. I hit you up the very next day.
Yeah, you did.
No response.
I remember that.
He's just hiding. He's just hiding with his little packs, and he probably got like a
24.
Yeah. couldn't help a brother out. You know what I would have done with that extra point? I would have bought him lobster tonight.
There you go.
Now I gotta buy lobster.
Now you gotta buy me more lobster. Yeah. And oysters.
Winning.
And we're there with Dutch Master. Man, Dutch Master's over there with his dreadlocks.
I think he was upsetting the staff.
I know.
Was he?
Yeah, I wasn't.
Dutch was out of control that night.
Yeah, I wasn't.
That's what I heard.
He was rude to the hostess.
I heard he
And then he was like weird with the waitress.
I know.
I heard he was hating on the Eldo.
Yeah. Tyler was like, just behave, bro.
I wasn't rude to no one.
Can't take
I've
Dutch
worked in
anywhere.
restaurants. Okay, in the front of the house, Jack.
Yeah,
just because you mix fucking Caesar salads in the back.
You know the etiquette, right?
Jesus. Just because you served up fucking your boy Flacco in the back with a bunch of fucking 8 balls.
I was a professional salad tosser.
Flacco, it's always Sammy and Flacco that always got the 8 balls in the kitchen.
Shamming.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Shout out to Gorilla Mac. He knows.
That's when I worked there. I was under 21, and he would buy me alcohol at the liquor store right there.
Yeah. He was just hoping that you would ask what that bulge in the sock was. Like that's 8 8 balls. That's an ounce of cocaine.
He was like, "Don't worry about it. That's my landing gear."
He's like, I got gout.
He's like, "It retracts sometimes."
I've got gout from eating so much labna after watching Heavy T's Grow Show. All right, this is the Grow Show, Big Jack. So we got to talk a little bit of grow.
Yes, let's talk about LEDs.
If you need to know about paclobutrazol, dominostat, using fluoramide or Avid in a non-responsible manner,
I'm an expert at this.
you can talk to Big Jack. If you want to talk real grow, call in and talk to me, 562-653-0707. We also have Dutch Master swooping in just a little bit. And say, you just refrain. You brought this weak-ass weed, you can never give grow advice again on this network.
Well, you're smoking it.
I know, because there's no other weed. I'll smoke some hemp. Fuck it.
It's the best weed in this room.
This nug right here might be better.
There are definitely stashes of herb in here that are better that we don't know.
This is better right here. Look, these two.
The entire, when we move studios, there are still boxes to be unpacked, and I'm sure these jars are fucking filled with exotics.
There's only a little bit of
Hold
PM.
on. What I need to know real quick, this is what I really wanted to ask Black Market Cultivators and Michael and Peach Pit. Hold on, because you want to know this as well. What represents an exotic strand of R?
So, I think it's like it has to be purple, right?
Yeah. You were saying that last week.
You have to think rapper weed. Like, what are the rappers smoking? Purple, frosty, gassy.
So it's the color, or is it the flavor profile, or
So,
the
like an
terpene
exotic car
profile?
is an unusual car, right? Like a car that no one has, like a Lamborghini. That's exotic. So if everyone's got the strand of art, it can't be exotic, right?
So is purple punch exotic?
No.
Everyone has it, but it's purple.
But yeah, so that one's not exotic because everyone has it.
Yeah, but I think that the majority of people would say it's exotic.
It used to be.
I'm gonna ask Michael and Peach Pit if
Yeah,
they think
I don't know.
purple punch is exotic.
I think it's not, but I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if some people think it is. I don't know where the definition goes.
So purple. So it's not just the color, but it has a good profile. So it's the rarity.
Like if you give it a name like, oh, this is the biscotti sherbet cookie, then they're like, ooh, exotic.
So is it just the bullshit name that
Yeah, it has to have.
broker gives it?
Yeah, it has to have an unusual name, and then it has to have the purple, and it has to really be good, right? Like, but then it also has to have an unusual name to be exotic.
So purple punch, if we call it
Cereal milk.
Cereal milk.
Does it make it more exotic?
Is it now exotic?
I think it might be.
Yes. Yes, it is.
So exotic is just a marketing ploy used by grifters and brokers alike to sucker us into buying more purple punch?
For a higher ticket.
Yeah, for more money.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And if it comes in a Mylar bag, you're paying even more.
Double.
Triple, maybe.
Yeah, they were telling me the other day, like, oh, you should grow these strains because they're exotic. And I'm like, yeah, what makes it exotic? I don't know.
Yeah, and everyone thinks OG is like overplayed, but OG is always the easiest to do, big yields. I mean, not easiest to do, but easiest to get rid of. Like, there are people that don't want certain exotics, like the orange flavor.
Yeah, if you got orange terps, that's excluded from
Like-
exotics, right?
Well, some people hate it, and some people love it. I actually really like a good orange profile, and I understand because I've grown them before. People that are consumers, that are smokers, that don't grow it, they smell it, and it smells artificial.
Like is Tropicana cookies exotic? It's purple and
I would
orange
say
terp.
yes.
Yeah,
I would
think
say
it might
is.
be. Yeah,
But like the Calio back in the day, that was having that huge orange profile. I loved it. It pooped out. It was frosty. It was stony.
I remember when I first smelled it, I
But
like totally was into it.
Half
and
the
now
people
I'm burned out on it.
half the people wanted it, half the people hated it. But
Mhm.
they thought it was artificial, right?
This is fake. You sprayed it with something.
Yeah, they thought we sprayed it with something. And it's like, come on, dude. Well, knowing your gardening history where you spray everything with Avid
They
and
thought-
Floramide and Eagle 20.
They thought I was spraying orange terps.
You will spray orange terps. You probably spray shit on your buds already to get it. I'm glad I didn't get your bullshit packs for 2,300 because they were bullshit because they were probably sprayed with fucking like glass to make it heavier.
Sprayed with skunk terps
Yeah.
and glass.
Yeah, this guy.
Sour D.
No morals in the industry. Clean up the industry.
And then so what about sour D and old school strains? Do those count as exotic because they're nostalgic?
Well, if they're more rare.
That's what I'm thinking.
Where everyone had it.
But now
and
it's
then
gone and now it's back.
It's kind of like that. It's vintage.
I like the vintage ones.
I like
to
the
be
vintage
far,
too.
distant, foreign.
It has to be mucho distance. It just has no one should have it, and it has to be distinct. You really do. I don't buy that purple punch can be sold as cereal milk.
And called exotic.
Yeah, just because it's not distinct enough to separate it from purple punch.
Yeah, you can
'Cause
smell
it's the same shit.
You could smell the black licorice terps on it, and you know what it is. Yeah.
Dude, I don't smell no terps, dog. Ever since I got this COVID guy, coming out tonight.
I'm
out the COVID closet. Got it. Can't smell.
His smell and taste are gone.
But I'm 6 feet away from at least Dutch Master. He'll be here in a minute.
He'll be fine.
All right, I really don't. Bad joke. Here we go. Let's go to Michael in Oklahoma City. Talk to Mike.
Hello.
Hello, Michael.
Hello.
Michael.
How are y'all?
Michael, you heard our conversation. Is purple punch exotic?
No. because every dispensary has it.
There you go.
So it is how rare the strain is available that makes it exotic.
Okay. Let me ask you this. Is Panama Red exotic?
That's what we're asking you.
That's what I
Well,
mean.
see,
I don't think so.
when
I
I
think it's
first
vintage.
fired up in the 70s, Panama Red was the norm.
Right.
Or
that or Acapulco Gold.
Right.
Those two, which is nowadays rare, so they would be exotic.
So you're in the agreement that rare equals exotic.
I think it had. So I think I'm gonna change the criteria,
Out of
and
the
maybe
ordinary.
you guys can agree with me, Michael and Big Jack. Red Panama Red.
Yeah.
Acapulco Gold.
Red Conde
Vintage. It could be rare just because it's not around as much, but I think exotic kind of has to be
New.
It has to be innovative.
Yeah, the new.
Where they mix something together where the exotic, and right now I believe there's the terpene profile has to be less gas and more fruity. The color has to be leaning more towards purple. This is what exotic constitutes right now in this little snippet of time that we're living in right now. It has to be purple.
Right.
The terpene profile can't be played out like the orange, right? It has to be distinct.
Right.
And
It could have a cookie terp, right?
right. But the one thing that I will say could be excluded is it doesn't have to get you fucking high.
Right.
Which is crazy because I want to smoke the weed that gets me high.
Yeah, it just has to look the part and smell the part, but don't have to give you the effect.
Dude, I always called that purple punch when everyone was like, oh, that was exotic before it got so played out. I called it the purple pretender because it didn't even get me fucking
The
loaded.
Pretendica, yeah.
Well, you know, back in the 70s, when the homegrown guys, you know, the ones that just started experimenting through some bag seeds out there, and they cultivated it, and at the end of the growth season, it was eye closing or hypnotic or something to that nature, then we could have called that back then exotic.
I know it.
Didn't have the
You would have been innovative, but then instead you were just like you called it a lid, and then you sold lids for
Yeah, there you
$10.
go.
You could have been selling fucking ounces for $300,
Yeah. You just didn't come up with a term.
and on your own private island right now. Shit, and then you could have invented Instagram.
Yeah, well, I was too stoned to even think that way.
Panama Red was hitting it.
I want to though say the rarity that is part of it, but if it's already been around and it's making a little bit of comeback or it's still around in small doses, I would call that vintage.
Yeah, vintage or nostalgic, like it's old school, you know, but
Right.
it's not exotic. Then it's got to be someone just to have it, just made it, I think.
And those some people would even call things like land races like that, but I think at that point they were already being bred out. Land races, I think, would be the ones that have been untouched and unkept by men and unselected. I mean, you talk about when breeding starts, when someone got some Panama Red and had some seeds in it, popped them out, they put them out maybe in a small garden, and they might have kept more seeds from the best one because they're at that point you're going to be getting seeds, and basically you are selective breeding already. So like land races to me are the ones that are untouched, basically just growing in the wild.
They were like the building blocks.
Yeah.
They helped start
Right.
it all.
I agree with you on that
And
aspect.
then like the Panama Red, the Acapulco Golds that were clearly selected, and you know selectively bred, that those, and it's nothing like the way that the science does it today, but they were still doing the same.
Wouldn't you say that was exotic though?
Well, back in the day, yeah, like you guys.
Yeah, when it first came out, then they were the first ones with Panama Red, so they were like, yeah, this is the exotic new.
So what we're saying then, if it's new, if a new strand hits the scene, depending on how well it looks, smells, and the terpene
and availability availability.
So now we're going to call it exotic.
Yep. So I think have we concluded, Big Jack, Michael, that exotic term is all bullshit?
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a sales term.
Yeah,
it's a sales term, I think, because if you take, I mean, you know, whatever's out there right now, the popular strands, rinse, rent? Is it pronounced rents?
Runts?
Runts?
Like
Runts,
candy.
runts, yeah. What about like chocolate
Okay.
frosted sherbet times runts? Now that's exotic because it's brand new.
Is that? Yeah, there you go. There you go. That's what I'm trying to get at. So
It's all the same, though.
basically
It's all
what
just-
we're saying is, if it's new, it's exotic.
Yeah, then once it gets played out, it's not exotic anymore.
It's not exotic anymore. Purple Punch is Purple Punch.
Because I remember when wedding cake was supposedly exotic, and they were like, "Oh, you got to get that because the
But
Jungle
if
Boys
you
got
call
it."
your Purple Punch cereal milk, it's exotic once again.
And now wedding cake's not exotic. They're like, "Oh no, everyone has that. That's a plain one."
That's David Copperfield. Watch this Purple Punch becomes cereal milk.
Cereal milk.
Cereal
That
milk,
go along
$300
with
is
Fruity
it.
Pebbles.
Yeah,
Fruity-
sure.
yeah,
Why-
Fruity
and that's
Pebbles.
a good one. I like that one.
Yeah.
Use that one, yeah.
And then you tell the buyer, "Oh, it smells like Flintstones." Smell it.
You know, so I mean, you know, I think it's a more of a sales tactic
Yes.
when
Agreed.
anybody or anything that hits the market new, and like you say, if they say, oh, it's got a 23, it tested out at 23% THC in it, and it don't get you high, but yet it's exotic.
Yep.
You know,
Well, we know
I mean,
that.
it's all in the eyes of the beholder.
Oh, shit. This guy's getting philosophical on us. We got to hang up on
Oh
him.
well, come on now, Big Daddy. I ain't smoked nothing yet, so I got a big old fat bong of.
It is, and the growers though. If you're growing for your head stash, of course, all the stuff that you want. But if you're growing for a business, you have to anticipate market demand. And unfortunately, or fortunately, if you have those genetics, I mean, like you can grow your favorite thing. It don't mean that it's going to be someone else's
Yeah,
favorite thing.
you
Like
gotta
I
grow
like
what the people
lobner.
want.
Same, I like crab legs. And if I'm like, yeah, lobner all day, every day, and he's just like, man, I'm out of here.
Yeah, he said he don't like seafood.
I ain't buying none of the lobner. Crab
Yeah.
is seafood.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
But he said he don't
I mean,
like
you know,
seafood.
I like.
Yep.
You know, when I grew my Cindy 99, I grew it for 2 years, but I liked it. That was me. I liked that, and to me, it was exotic. But you know, I had a couple of friends. Oh man, it's okay. But you know, hey, but you came back and bought another gram or two.
Yeah, that's right.
It was just okay.
Yeah, those
So
motherfuckers.
yeah, it's all in the. It's all.
Haters
kinda,
gonna hate, Mike, but you got to keep playing the game.
Always.
So
You
what's
gotta-
always?
You got to upcharge those people.
What kind of grow question you got growing on tonight?
Okay, I got a twofer.
Okay.
You know, we're trying to do this undercurrent thing, and I'm having a problem keeping my pH stable. I have my little reservoir that's feeding into it.
Right.
Say that I start out today at 6.2 pH. Come back tomorrow is at 5.7. Come back the next day is 4.9. You know, and then I'll bump it back up through my reservoir, and within the next 5 days it's back down again. Why? I can't I can't keep it balanced.
Your,
But my
your pH is always going to be fluctuating in a recirculating system. As the plants use things out of the solution, it's going to change as the concentration of nutrient becomes less or more, depending if there's evaporation or if there are, if they're using the salt. Sorry, I was just writing down your info real quick. So it changes. It absolutely changes. Now, the falling of the pH is usually the opposite of what you would expect in a natural evaporative recirculating system, where the use of salts go down, or the amount of salts in the solution go down, so the acidity goes down, but you have some evaporation. You add fresh water, it would usually climb rather than go down. As it keeps going down, what the likelihood is you have some type of bacteria reaction that is changing your pH, which can absolutely cause your pH to fall out like that. Or you are over aerating your tanks. 2, you want to aerate and recirculating. You need to get dissolved oxygen. Too much bubbles, though, can cause a fluctuation of pH that is uncontrollable. So you have to find it, if it's percolating and spitting without your recirculating pumps on because of the amount of air, it's way too much, right? The other thing would be is if you have a buildup of salts, that could be occurring, and what you'll see in those systems along the lines and the piping that you can open up the reservoir and see, because your pump, it has a power cord coming out. You have some other lines in there. You'll see big concentrations of salts, and they look like huge loogies that attach to it, and they're usually brown in color or black in color. Those are concentrations of salts that are super acidic. So if you're having concentrations throughout your system, it can also cause a pH fluctuation. Most likely, if your roots are healthy, your plants are healthy, I wouldn't assume it was a salt issue. I would assume that it was probably over aeration. And also make sure that you're keeping your temperature right too, because if you have over 72 degrees, the water becomes anaerobic, where the amount of oxygen is way less than what would be needed by the root zone. It's actually cut in half from 72 to 75 degrees, the amount of available dissolved oxygen in your water. And when that happens, again, anaerobic bacteria can grow. You have a bloom of unwanted bacteria, pathogen. A lot of times that will also bloom pythium, and those start changing the pH. So what I would ask is, your root system healthy, for one? Is it white?
Yes.
Okay.
They're
Do you have any foul?
Yeah, they're white.
Do you have any foul odor in your water?
No odors. I mean, everything is running relatively
Okay,
good.
Are you pumping a shit ton of oxygen in there?
Well, every bucket has its own stone, and we have a pretty nice sized pump on 12 buckets. So
can you just tone down?
I ain't gonna say that they're.
So each one is on its own diaphragm?
It's on its it's on its own stone. I have a main line running. I made a.
Can you tone? Can you dial back the oxygen a little bit with a dimmer switch or a valve?
No, I don't. But that's a good idea.
No, you can just restrict the flow a little bit
because it's all going full blast.
Yeah, I think that's probably the case. But again, pH fluctuation is normal, and you do. In the case how it's falling for you that much, that is abnormal. But for the listeners out there, if they're like, man, I got to stick my pH right at 5.5 or 5.3, 5.4, 5.7, whatever range you're going in and stage of growth or bloom that you're in, you're going to want the pH to be going through a gamut of different readings, right? So if I'm in bloom and I want to start emphasizing phosphorus, it's better absorbed at a higher pH. So if I knock down my pH to like a 5.3, right? Some people say 5.2. I want to go that far, 5.3, 5.4. I'm going to let it drift up all the way to 6.1 before I knock it back down, because the phosphorus, the plant needs nitrogen, it needs phosphorus, it needs potassium, the macronutrients, so 3, and the secondary macronutrients and all the micronutrients as well. For all the guys out there be like, oh, he just thinks the plant needs this. No, motherfucker, I know what
Lucas formula, bro.
but the 3 main ones, you look at the absorption and how they're absorbed at different pHs. And if you focus on maximizing those, the secondary macronutrients, that as long as you have them in an abundance, which most cannabis nutrients now have, they've done the heavy lifting for you. It's not just an NPK formula. It has all the rest of the goodies that you want in it. And if you're giving the plant what it needs, you let it go through the pHs, it will take it all out. So you're not wasting any part of your nutrient solution. You know what I'm saying? So for the listeners out there and for you, Michael, you do want it to go, if it's dropping in a hydroponic recirculating system below 5, you need to immediately bring it back up. That in the 4s, it's too low. You're going to have issues, and eventually you'll probably end up killing the plant in a too acidic environment.
Okay, will do. All right. So
just calm down the air. I'm 90%
right.
sure that it's the air, the excess air, that's causing your troubles.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I'll put me in.
And make sure
I'll break that and put me in something to slow it down.
Make sure your meter's
little
calibrated
bit.
so you're not just like calling me and it's just bouncing around.
Yeah, my pH has never been right. When's it been calibrated? Oh, is that why it's flashing?
I keep adding pH up. The pH pen just keeps reading lower.
No matter what I put in, it says 7. I put a whole gallon in.
What's wrong with it? Well, the glass bulb is shattered.
I put a whole gallon in. How big is your reservoir? 20 gallons? Yeah, your plants are dead.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I understand exactly what you're saying, but yeah, I make sure that it's all calibrated. And once every 30 days, I calibrate my stuff.
Cool.
All right.
All right.
So I've got an idea on what to do on that aspect of it. Now, the second part is, all right, compatibility. You've got indica, got an indica strand, and you've got a hybrid strand. Or you've got a sativa strand and a sativa hybrid. Are they compatible in systems like that? Can I mix and match to,
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Go ahead.
I was going to say it'd be better if they could get their own reservoir, like all your sativas on one tank and all your indicas on another, so if they're
gonna have
finicky, you
different
can
needs.
adjust. If you feed them all the same thing, just like a broad spectrum, I'm sure they'll both still live, but it's not going to be ideal for either one.
Yeah.
It's just got to be one like loses out on whatever, and
Yeah,
the other
the-
loses out on whatever because
Yeah.
they didn't get their
The
recipe
way I
they
look
like.
at it is, if you have, if you had something that is straight indica, it's going to need a completely different regiment than, let's say, if you had 3 other strains that were all hybrid cross, and
And it might need to get flushed earlier,
60,
too,
40,
or
70,
harvested
30s.
earlier, I
Right,
mean.
exactly, right. 60, 40s, 70, 30s. Those are going to be similar. That's why most people, and this is my opinion on it. It's not really like anything I've observed or anything, but most people grow hybrids because that allows you to have multiple strains.
Like the hash bar and wedding cake feed the same.
Right,
They're-
and you're
they're
going to
both
find that for a
hybrids, but
lot.
they'll
You're
both
going to
eat the same junk.
Right, pretty much that's how I find out what I'm going to keep. If I start growing a strain, like let's say I grow the hash bar and the wedding cake all the time, and then I get a new strain, and I put it into my system, and the hash bar and the wedding cake do really well, but the new strain does not, I'm probably not going to keep that new strain
'cause it doesn't
because then
dig your-
now I have to go do
doesn't
something.
dig your
complete-
vibe, yeah.
Right. Now
Yeah,
I got to do
fuck
something
the apricot
different.
jelly, Yannick.
yeah.
Wish a motherfucker would give me some more apricot jelly. Oh, you got some apricot jelly?
You know.
Cause yeah, bring those by, player.
you know that and that's
Motherfucker would.
something you develop as a grower. Now I know some growers that, and they're going to be on a much smaller scale.
Oh, this apricot jelly omega. Oh, bring that by too,
So
player.
exotic.
Oh my god, player.
But that's what you're experiencing. If that's what you're trying to do, yeah, it's going to be.
You don't
a
got
hardship.
the alpha?
It's going to
Oh,
be a
shit.
multi-resi,
I wanted the alpha.
multi-feed.
He's got like multiple
different
phenos of
needs.
apricot.
That's what it's going to be. Yeah.
Okay, well, the reason I asked that question is
Because we're really
because
high.
right now, before I came on board, I want to call it a shotgun. He has a shotgun lineup. Yeah. It's just all over the place, Purple Punch and OGs and Girl Scouts and all kind of
That's
stuff.
fine. It's fine
So,
if you don't want to make money.
None of
That's what I told.
You're chasing your tail. You're not going to optimize any one of them by.
Correct.
Yeah.
So you grow you grow monocrops in single systems. That doesn't mean in the same room, but if there's different feeding requirements. Timing is a huge thing for different crops. Right? So if something can be ready in 56 days or something needs 9 weeks and they're in the same system and you start pumping up the 56-dayer with a bunch of your PK early and you're like, here, let's go. The rest of them aren't prepared for it and you're going to end up where they're going to suffer. So it's like you're and then if you try to balance the two, neither one are going to be at their peak. And if you forego that first one and start pushing them later on for the longer time Stradivar, you're going to be fucking yourself on the shorter one.
Yeah, you can't steal from Peter and give to Paul.
Yeah, and pay Paul.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, well, that's
I can't I said that right.
Let me introduce you to Heavy T's accountant. Heavy T's bookkeeping over here. Let me show you right now how it's done.
Well, and that's what I'm trying to emphasize.
Paul, owed one? Okay.
You guys broke it.
Yeah, I'm trying to emphasize that to them now that we cannot have this, I call it a shotgun growth.
Yeah.
Whereas you got a pellet over here and a pellet
Scattered.
over there, because they all are different. Just like me and Heavy. We're both handsome, but he's a little taller than I am.
Oh, shit.
Damn. We're both
Don't
handsome.
tell him that.
Yes, I know.
This guy's like weekly.
He was called Heavy T, handsome and tall.
This guy's trying to get me into weekly height contests, and I'm like, bro.
You're shrinking,
We don't
that's why.
change. We don't change. I'm
You're
always
shrinking.
taller than you.
You're shrinking.
He's like, no, today I'm taller
You
than
guys
you.
are both
Check it out. I'm
growing.
like,
You're
"Look,
shrinking.
You got the fucking nursing shoes on.
You're
You got those
shrinking.
old man nursing shoes where they lift up the back.
Don't talk about my shoes. I got flippin'
man,
floppies
don't
on.
talk
He got some sugar
I
packets.
got flippin' floppies.
He got some sugar
And I'm
packets
still
under his
taller than
heels.
you.
Like, all right, let's
Gotta
measure
keep my
again.
heels.
I'm
gotta keep
still
my
taller.
heels
Look
up.
how tall.
Well, you wait till you get to be at my age, and you're going to be thinking, God, I wish I had some of them old nursing shoes.
I will wear them then too, but I won't be out on the streets asking motherfuckers if I'm taller than them.
I will.
Heavy T.
I will. I'm going to Oklahoma. I'll be like, what is Michael motherfucker? I'm taller than him.
Yeah.
I'm taller.
Well,
I still got to get out
you
there, Big
taller
Mike.
than I am.
I know.
Yeah.
It's all
But
right.
anyway, that's what I needed to know, and like I say, you guys gave me a lot of confidence, and that's from experience on the single bucket situations, trying to do multiples. You just you got to understand what you got and how they all are different.
Right. And the guys that don't know what they're doing brought you in, Mike, and they got all these other things going. You just got to level with them and say, this is why. Now one can be optimized. You need to have a game plan to have the next round all be a monocrop that is in demand, and you can feed it on point. Get the time frame down. You can hit me up anytime. You got my Instagram. You got my email. Hit me up. I can go over but get everything the same and be like, listen, if it's going to be if I'm going to be responsible for it, then I need to have control of the lineup. Like, you want me to be coach, I need to have control of the lineup. I need to be able to put my players where I want.
There you go. Yeah, I gotta be the head coach.
Exactly.
I gotta be the head coach. I can't be the assistant coach or the
Right now you're their equipment manager.
The water boy.
Right now,
Hey, water boys get paid like 60, 70K a year, bro. NBA water boy.
Hey, hey.
Damn, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bobby, what's his name? Bobby
Buku
Boucher.
dollars.
Bobby Boucher.
That was college.
All right,
Bobby
Michael.
Boucher.
Michael, we got your info, dog. We're gonna send you a swag pack. Thanks for calling in, my man. And we got some other things coming from. I think it was about four weeks ago. I think it was some birdseed and some Purpinator and stuff. So that should be going out all together this week.
It's really
All right,
coming this time.
appreciate it. That stays here.
60 racks.
That stays local. That ain't going to the job.
All right, doggy. You
That's
just
like
say
35 an hour.
later.
Great money.
Yeah.
That's great money.
That's 35 an hour.
Hell yeah.
Occasionally gotta wipe down the court.
Yeah.
When LeBron James
Yeah,
all
they
sweating
probably
all over
work
the
40 hours a week, like even when there's no game.
These super woke professional athletes.
You have to let Kanye West smell your hair.
Or Joe Biden.
All the
Sleepy Saint Biden.
You gotta let Joe and Kanye smell it.
all of the elites
How'd I get
that are
that name?
in the patio wood will be up there smelling the little boy's hair. 50,000. They're buying their silence right now.
Bill Clinton's gonna be up there.
Question everything, even your conspiracy theory. No, not that.
You guys just believe everything you read. Oh, because you watched the video on YouTube about the Anunnaki from some country hillbilly?
I believe in Anunnaki. How could they laserly precise cut those stones? and place
It's
them?
called time.
No, I'll show you.
Copious amounts
satellite
of
laser.
time.
I saw a video of a guy who cut their stones
They
perfectly.
had YouTube back then.
No, they
How did they have so much time?
He
with
did
you?
it with these like
Cherish your
little
craft,
picks and a hammer, and just cut it, and it was straight.
Yeah.
But the quarry was over 4,000 miles
I literally
away.
had a fucking professor that used to prove this shit, like
How humans
like,
could build it?
like how statues were moved. He like would go and recreate these things.
Ooh,
They can move it with sound.
They moved it with
He
a
moved it
series
with
of
acoustics.
ropes,
Magnetism.
And then
a
the
lot of
sounds like
people.
No, those are direct energy.
And a lot of
direct
people.
energy tools. Direct.
The world has
energy.
a magnetic.
The magnetic
Easter
force.
Island-
You can move rocks.
The Easter Island
Levitate
statue.
rocks.
Once you know that,
Levitate
you can
rocks.
never unknow that.
Yep.
Be
Did
ready.
have you seen the guy when they disproved
Listen
the one
to
guy?
this grow knowledge and
Coral
be
Castle?
prepared to
That-
receive it. If you are not ready, then turn off the radio now. Because once you know, you can never unknow.
And then the hillbilly guy starts. Well, the Anunnaki now. Let me tell you now. There were ancient alien species that were around here much, much before.
Thousands of years ago.
In 2006, over Phoenix, Arizona, several eyewitnesses
What you all call
recorded
Area 51 now.
recorded an aerial phenomenon could not be described, and now you know.
And you cannot unknow.
You
Remember, I
cannot
told you
unsee
that.
this.
In 2016, the Atlanta Falcons blew the Super Bowl in the last quarter.
Okay.
The aliens came
Did
down
you-
and hypnotized all of the Atlanta
Did
Falcons.
you get their most recent stat?
Of who?
There had been 440 or 54 games of football played where if the team was winning by 30 something in the fourth quarter or some odd time with no turnovers. They had no turnovers. They made no mistakes on offense. The Atlanta
Against
Falcons,
Cowboys this week?
and made no mistakes and still lost. It's basically something that doesn't exist. It's so rare that there's been 454 professional football games played before it happened again. And the Atlanta Falcons did it. So they did that with the Super Bowl
Did
against
they
Tom
find
Brady.
out that Putin put $1
And they
billion
also made
on the
zero
game?
mistakes. They made zero mistakes. They essentially played a perfect game that you would win every time. Every time you're supposed to win this game. Every time. And they lost the game to the fucking
And once you know,
America's
you
team.
can never unknow.
Do you think it was something to do with Putin?
I think it was something to do with the electromagnetic waves and 5G and
Direct energy weapons.
I heard they just installed the new 5G tower right outside the stadium.
What?
I don't know.
Is it a coincidence?
Exactly if
I
it's
don't think
on
so.
or not, I don't know. But if you look at this picture and see the guy with the really, really pointy hat in the background, that's an alien.
It's a reptilian.
And now you know. Well, Jerry Jones is a reptilian.
That's George Kalikios or whatever.
Jerry Jones was 80 years old during like the Troy Aikman, Deion Sanders,
He's
Michael
yeah.
Irvin doing
He's-
blow with these dudes,
he's fucking Palpatine, bro.
getting dome shots in the hallway. There's videos of like the chick, and he's just
Palpatine.
yeah.
Bro.
There's just
More
there's nothing
power.
better than a photo of Jerry Jones high on cocaine getting dome shots in the hallway by a hooker.
With Michael Irvin.
And there's multiple pictures like
Well,
that.
you don't even see Michael Irvin. You just see his eyes in the doorway.
That's fucked up, dog.
It wasn't only one time
What?
they captured
That's
it on
fucked up,
camera.
dog.
Now you know.
That's fucked up.
And once you know, you can never unknow. Let's go to Pete Pitt over in
Early
where's this
90s
folk at?
Cowboys were the best, though.
Peachy.
What
Pitt.
up? What up?
All right, Peach. Going back
How we
to
doing
the
today,
exotic.
gentlemen?
Since your name is exotic, you probably know
So exotic.
about exotics. What constitutes an exotic strand of our?
Not OG.
So, when you guys were talking earlier about the Panama Red and everything, doesn't like a lot of the strains kind of originate from stuff like that, anyways?
That has
Motherfucker, this is not the origin story. This is about exotic.
But yeah, it's every strain's grandpa.
That's a specific geographical.
That's a whole nother show.
That's a
that we did not prep
geographical.
for.
Okay.
That's
okay,
a geographical
so-
identification marker.
Yes.
Used in a binomial nomenclature system.
Yes. Binomial nomenclature.
Most likely expressed in
Most
Latin.
likely expressed in
Because it's from
dragon
Panama
fruit.
and it's red.
Yep.
So
Right
when
here.
Jack was saying that one of the qualifications
You're right.
was the purple. I was like, man, I never really thought of it like that. And then I was like, I don't really like that definition. And I started thinking about it, and I was like, damn, that's actually kind of true. Like, everything I look at has to have some type of purple in it for it to be some type of exotic.
All right. So you stipulate with Jack on the color. Now, what about the terp profile?
So
is
I
not
actually saw a Mylar bag the other day that comes from a store off of the Melrose area. I'm not going to say
Sherpinski's.
the name of the store, but they were like, check out this sticky buns or whatever it was, and I was like, they're like, this is the best weed I've smoked in a long time, and I was like, well, damn, let's check it out. So I opened it up, and I was like blown away to see it was Jack Herrera, and I was like, no way, and I started laughing, and I was like, it's actually like looks like OG, so it's a really kind of a rarer strain of this Jack that I don't see very often, which was really cool to see. But I was really bummed to see that they've totally named it something completely ridiculous. And anybody that's new into smoking, they're going to be like, "Oh, this is the best strain," and da-da-da-da-da. And they're going to have no idea that it's actually not an exotic.
What were they naming
but
it?
it's actually, it was like,
Cinnabon
I have to, it was like something sticky buns or something like that. I have to get the name on it, but so when you talk about exotics, I'm like, man, like I don't know, like it kind of all really depends on who it's coming from and how much you really trust them.
It certainly does, though. It's static. Jack Hare, even know for you or me or a lot of people we know, is not exotic. It's not exotic, but some places that is exotic, and at one time in history, it was exotic.
Yeah, like Antarctica, that shit's exotic as fuck.
No, like New Mexico. New Mexico or Arizona.
Shout out to my Iowa peeps.
Iowa, there you go.
Yeah.
But so like,
We gotta keep in mind that there's states that suck.
It's subjective and it changes
Nebraska
all the time because
Montana.
The orange terps or the tangy terps go through that all the time where it's exotic at one time, now it's not exotic, and then someone does a cross that's like mixes it with something else.
It's purple and tangy, and they're like,
and now it's exotic again.
Oh my god!
Oh my
Right,
god!
like the
Imagine
orange
living in
cookies,
Montana
everybody,
and getting
like
forbidden
24
fruit.
24 karat and tangy.
Look how frosty it
cookies.
is. That's powdery mildew. No, it's not.
Or Tropicana. It's the same shit. It just became purple.
Yep.
Yields didn't get better.
Right.
It's super overwhelming with orange terps.
Little PM.
And no one that's never had it before is like, that's exotic. And then in 2 weeks, you're like, that's not exotic.
You're over it.
So it's always changing.
So could you give something like a Jack, like something like the Purpinator, and then make it a completely different
Oh, you're
terp
trying
profile,
to make
and then-
exotics.
Oh,
I'm just saying, is that what people do? And then they're like, hey, this is the purple butt fuck or whatever.
Damn peach pit.
I just think the exotic, the best way
Hey, Peach
is
Pit.
exotic
Hey, Big
is
Jack.
different.
Once you know the real peach pit, you can never unknow.
Once you grow with Terpinator, it's exotic.
Everything with peach pit goes back to the butt, doesn't it?
Yeah, right.
No, dude, the Terpinator things, they bring out the full genetic potential. You're not going to change it, but it helps fill in the gaps. So with color and things that maybe not expressed so much depending on environment, because a lot of that does have to do with environment, it will help them express it naturally. So if something has a little purple hue in it, that hue is going to become a little bit darker, a little bit thicker.
So would you
What's
guys?
going on? What's going on over there?
I thought the cops heard
You
his
just
house.
fapped to your fucking voice for a second.
Stacking a ball.
So
clearing out that pipe.
And then he weird laughed after too.
Hey, I got the Doberman going on. Got the itching. You know what I mean?
Oh, what's that code for?
I'm caught.
All right, so but Purpinator will help bring it out. Terpinator too. All right, Beach Pit. I'm gonna send you some Purpinator, dog.
All right, word. Thank you.
Take care of your purple mushroom.
Like, got heavy tea.
Later, bro.
You got heavy tea talking for a second and fucking got a little worked up there a little bit. Like,
Yeah. I was like, is his car like backfiring?
He doesn't have a car. Come on.
He's in his garage, but he doesn't have a car.
Right.
If you're in your garage, there's no car in there.
Yeah.
Right? Who
That's not
sits in
true.
the
You
gar-
could be in your car, in your garage,
Oh,
trying to
yeah.
fucking get monoxide poison in and
Yeah.
die.
Yeah, that's how I'd be doing it.
I'm pretty sure that's how you get high in every morning.
With some seltzers.
When you're heavy tea, there's nothing gets it done for you. So
On
you
some
just have to have near
seltzers.
death experiences.
Seltzers are delicious. Well, should we take a quick break?
Sure.
All right, 562-653-0707. Anyone got any extra CBD for the San Francisco 49ers? Those guys got hurt really fucking bad.
We're styling, bro. We smashed the
Nah,
Jets.
you suck a dick.
Okay,
Everything's Go Show. Go
fucking
Chargers.
Clipper fan.
Chargers and
Clipper
Clippers.
fan.
Clippers won the championship.
Okay.
Clippers still in the
They
bubble.
didn't.
They in the bubble. Clippers made the bubble.
When you wake up from that dream, just let me know, dude.
Lakers losing.
Jane, she never complains when I hit Mary with that flame. I light up the cherry. She's so good to me. When I pack a fresh bowl, I clean the screen. Don't get me stirred up the smoke through the bubbling water's making it pure. So I got to take my head and hold it just like charm. I get the bowl and I reload it. Get my 4-footer and bring it on as I take hits from the bomb.
That's 40's Pimpin' 101.
Hey, are you all right?
I don't know, man. I am freaking out. I think I'm having a bad trip, bro.
A bad trip? Things look fine to me. Looks like you just transplanted your girls into some happy hippie garden mix from Sanctuary Soils.
So I'm not freaking out?
Oh, you're freaking out, all right. And I would be too. That's no ordinary potting soil you've got there. That's a premium organic blend that includes composted forest material, peat moss, perlite, pumice, lava rock, some of the best worm castings available, humic shale ore, dolomite lime, azomite, soy meal, and gypsum.
That's a lot of stuff. Did you just read all that? You just blew my mind, man.
It's a lot of good stuff that you can only find in an organic, natural mix like Happy Hippie.
So what you're saying is, with Happy Hippie Garden Mix, I shouldn't panic because it's organic?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever said that, and you shouldn't either. Although I guess you aren't wrong. Here's the deal. You aren't having a bad trip, bro. This is all great news. You're providing your plants with everything they need to get off to an incredible start.
So I can't taste colors then?
No. But you will taste and see the difference in your fruits and flowers now that you're using Happy Hippie Garden Mix from Sanctuary Soil. For more information, you should check out bulksoil.com.
Hey, I'm in the zone.
So you're big time, huh?
Yeah, kinda. Hey man, your garden smells amazing this year. What are you doing different?
Haven't you heard? We've been using the Turpinator.
Did you say Turpinator like terpenes?
Yes, exactly. Turpinator is designed to increase your plant's terpenes, which are responsible for everything from how your plants smell to how much flavorful oils they produce. Basically, Turpinator is the one-stop shop for an overall quality increase for your fruits and flowers.
That's awesome. You know, I can tell the Turpinator has not only increased the oils in all your herbs and flowers, but it looks like it's going to increase your dry weight as well. And dude, don't even get me started on those crystals. They look like mini icebergs.
Well, you better hurry up and get on board. It's flowering season right now. And since Turpinator is made right here in Sonoma County, you can literally find it in any hydro store in town. Boost your plant's oils and bring out flavors that will drive your friends wild. Turpinator. Sticky is an understatement.
Coming to grips with measuring pH is a fundamental part of ensuring a successful crop. Of course, having the right nutrient mix is important, but without a slightly acidic pH level, plants won't receive optimal benefits from the nutrients supplied. Blue Lab has a range of pH measurement tools available to help both the commercial and small-scale growers. These include the Blue Lab Guardian Monitor, the Blue Lab Combo Meter, the Blue Lab pH Meter, the Blue Lab pH Pen, and the Blue Lab Soil pH Meter. For more information, visit us online at getbluelab.com.
You are listening to the Heavy Tea Grow Show. Call in right now, 562-653-0707 for your chance to talk to Heavy Tea, Horty Chris, or Dr. Duffman. Killing it.
Dr. Duffman here. Wanted to talk to you about what I wish I had in my garden. And that, my friends, is a Nanolux double-ended fixture, which is leading the industry as I speak in double-ended technology. I will no longer need 10 150-watt lights to cover my 5x5 area. With just one double-ended fixture from Nanolux, I can cover that area. Also, no more need for that pesky Richter timer of mine that goes off at all kinds of random hours. With Nanolux's fixture, it comes NCCS ready, meaning I can control it on my computer. So if you're like me and your lighting situation sucks, then upgrade to Nanolux's double-ended fixtures today, and don't be a Duff man. For more information on Nanolux, check them out at nanoluxtech.com. That's NANOLUXTECH.com.
The cannabis portion of this show is designed as entertainment only for legal medicinal cannabis patients over 21 years of age and is not meant to encourage any other activity or use. Yeah, dick.
She said she don't want them if they own her. She only want the nigga that don't want her. And nigga, you thirsty. You be all up in the ear, telling her the same shit she heard. Oh yeah, you thirsty. In the worst way, you thirsty. In the worst way, nigga, you thirsty. In the worst way, you be telling her the same shit she heard. Yeah. If you send your bitch my direction, I bet I won't give her no attention, no affection. Same old questions, nigga, you thirsty. Your mind on the pussy, in my mind where a purse be busy. Boy, I make the shit look easy. She know I don't want her for that very fact she need me. I'm easy, but I grew up on the west. They hear me loud and clear, that's why this ear up on my chest. Honey gang running things, know that. That's why that bitch catch me where the dough at. And you can say that pussy girl, you know that shit throw back. And if it ain't, I still don't give a fuck. You can hold that. Easy. She said she don't want them if they own her. She only want the nigga that don't want her. And nigga, you thirsty. You be all up in the ear, telling her the same shit she heard. Oh yeah, you thirsty. In the worst way, you thirsty. In the worst way, nigga, you thirsty. In the worst way, you be telling her the same shit she heard. Oh
She
yeah.
got no patience. I don't really like waiting. Nah, kinda wanna taste it. Oh, girl, let me taste it. Oh, I don't like waiting. So, girl, I ain't waiting at all. Make sure you take it. Make sure you take it. Oh, I work, I lay that pipe, you gon' get it. Bosco, 100 strokes to the bitches. I ain't with the bullshit, bitch, I'm with the business. Every time I fuck, make sure you put that ass in it.
She said she don't want them if they own her. She only want the nigga that don't want her. And nigga, you thirsty. You be all up in the ear, telling her the same shit she heard. Oh yeah, you thirsty. In the worst way, you thirsty. In the worst way, nigga, you thirsty. In the worst way, you be telling her the same shit she heard. Oh yeah. What she wants don't require a question. What she needs is some direction. So I told her to go ahead and take her clothes off. And when I'm
told her to go ahead and take her clothes off. And then I was like, damn, girl, you lost a lot of weight, but there's a lot of tummy there still. Please give it up for a second. Go back and watch YouTube conspiracy videos. Dude, have you seen the pictures of the girls that lost like 300 pounds?
Yeah.
And they look good in clothes, and then you're just like, whoa.
They got those like spandex things holding them together. And they take it off and it just floobs out.
Imagine I'm all fat and I lost like 150 pounds, and then I'm just over here like turkey neck.
They have stuff for that. You tighten your skin, bro.
What is it called?
Skin tightener.
I need. What if
you go to like a person and they run that like thing?
Can I just be fat and skin tighten myself, and I won't be as fat?
Wait, what? That's called toning.
Can I skin tighten my ball sack? Because I sit on it sometimes when I go poop.
Yeah, it's a male Kegel. You sit, but it goes up your butt.
Ooh, that's pretty gross. I bet Peach Pit would like that.
Sounds something like Cardi B would invent.
Yeah, that's pretty whopped out of you, Dutch.
So whopped out.
You're pretty
wet
whopped out.
Is the wet A word, P word.
It's wab. It's wet ass people.
No, wet ass packs.
Why you got these wet ass packs, dog?
Damn, dog, that's a wet ass pack. Oh, shit.
How am I supposed to take this to the homies?
And this trim job, this trim job's pretty bad.
That's
Those
2
aren't the-
pounds. Nah, this is a whap.
You know, here's your packs back. There's only 4 in here. There was 5. You know, I never looked in it.
I never touched it, so it's not my responsibility, even though I had it 2 days.
I don't know what happened.
I never opened it. Now did you try to sell it?
You're the worst.
You sold the backpack.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. Never really. If the packs would have sold, the bag would have never came back. And just be like, oh yeah, that's.
You know, that's $150. You know, it's the cost of doing business, T.
I guess if that's my take, if that's my cut, then it's my cut. I guess I lost it. It's my cut.
For real. It's all good. I didn't make nothing.
Yeah, I did it a favor then. I did a favor. I have no problem.
Yeah.
I do favors like that.
On Snapchat.
For the next time. For the next time.
I'm on the Snappy Chappy.
I'm on a 6-way Zoom call with my friends. It's a pandemic, T. I'm only going to see them at the barbecue later tonight, but I have to talk.
I have to talk.
Right now.
We have a dilemma. The mariachi band say they're too scared to come to our parties.
That's a pandemic.
But it's okay. My tío's got the birra. Birra.
Did we do?
You know what that
we'll
is?
just have
That's
karaoke.
a dead goat. That's a dead goat. It's okay. It's really good.
We had the karaoke's.
We got the karaoke's. Let's go back to Talking Girl. We got Oz over here. Hey Oz.
Yo, what up? What up, Heavy T?
You know what we're talking about, right?
Man, honestly, I wasn't even paying attention. I'm over here smoking a blunt.
Damn. Oz.
Start the show over.
My bad. My bad.
Start the whole bit over. Okay, so there's this guy. His name is Marcos Pollos. He's the worst ever.
He's the worst. Sounds bad already.
Yeah. All right. So what's going on?
Nah, so I got a spot where the humidity is like extremely low. It's staying around like 27 to 30%, and can't figure out why. Added a humidifier, and it's only really getting up to about 37, not even 40%. Besides adding like a big humidifier, like what could be some factors and why it's getting so low in there?
Well,
where was he? Did they?
Are you in the desert?
Location?
Yeah. So right now in Southern California, where from your area code, I'm looking. That's where you're calling from. It's been hot and really dry. All these fires going on. So yeah, the macro environment around any building that you're growing in, or if you're in greenhouses or outside, of course, that's going to be more exposed. So you have to add more humidity if you want to get your VPD up, or you want to add extra humidity for just to maintain relative humidity and the temperature that you're going off if you're not using a VPD chart. So, yeah, you need to put more humidity in, or you need to water more often. Also, if you keep your temperatures real low, if you raise your temperatures, you will have basically more what is it called? It's not holding capacity.
Relativity.
It's
what it's called.
The relativity. You can
Listen
hold
up.
more water in the air.
And warmer air. Right.
And the evaporation, it will be more moisture in the air. So if you're running really cold temperatures, just heat it up a little bit, water more frequently. But those things also beget problems if you're not on top of them. Warmer temperatures can increase, if you have any insects, can increase insect activity. If you have any mold or mildew that has been around, or you're suspect on anything, raising the humidity along with the temperatures can make that grow really quick too. So you got to be on top of those things. Use your preventative sprays like garden spray and other things along with that, and you should be good, dude.
All right. What about? Do you think anything has anything to do with it being like a cinder block building?
Yeah.
Tell them about a construction Dutch.
Tell them about the construction. Well, I mean, is the whole
Two
building
of the walls
is
are cinder block, essentially.
okay. Well, I mean, usually they've actually passed moisture pretty well, unless it's like extremely dry. I mean, on the outside of it, because they're permeable, cinder block or any cement. So I mean, it could be part of the issue where it's capturing some of the moisture because it's not sealed, where it's taking the moisture out of your
the cinder
environment.
blocks are acting like a paper bag. At
Right,
harvest.
exactly. Yeah. So it could move the other way. It can move both ways. So if there's let's say the humidity or the moisture content's higher on the inside than it is on the outside, it's gonna draw it out from the inside of your room through those cinder blocks to the outside. Whereas if it were more humid on the outside, it would bring it into your room. So it could work both ways, definitely. So, I mean, it's summer, it's hotter, it's probably dry outside and warm, where you have plants that are inside and increasing the moisture content, so it's causing that to kind of permeate outwards and out of your room through those cinder blocks, which is a possibility. I don't know about getting that low. As you said, 27%, that's pretty low.
No, my humidity's been real low lately as well.
Mine hasn't.
That's because you got that
that's
wop.
the only spot that has that problem.
Mine's perfect.
You got that wop. You got those wet ass packs.
I ain't got no packs. I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
The wet ass grow room.
I know Mark has them all. He's gonna bring them back to you.
Wet ass plant.
They on the way.
Back. What's a good way to seal? Like just seal it off real quick. Is that like a vapor barrier?
Yeah, but there's simple sealant. You can get like I forget you can get Flex Seal.
Yeah,
do that.
Expensive.
Flex Seal.
To do a large volume.
Black and white poly. Black and white poly.
Right, exactly. Just a simple plastic barrier would do it. But like if you wanted to roll on, there's like roll on like paint type sealers.
I think it's called Kills.
Kills is one of them. It's super cheap, and it will
Ozzy.
basically
You
just
see me
paint the walls
rolling.
white, and then also add
It's like a rubber.
Well, it's an anti
Flex Seal.
microbial.
McCuvier.
Dude, this guy. Fucking this guy.
It's
Okay,
my
are you
show.
Ready? Are you ready
I
to get
see
the
you
talk?
talking.
Go ahead.
Feeling it.
Yeah.
Feeling it.
Labna.
All right.
You're not gonna out lazy me, bro.
I'm not about being lazy.
I could not talk the longest.
It's not about being lazy.
Fine, shut up my mic, Saint. Let him just answer.
I was just saying you could just do a simple roll-on sealant too.
Yeah, roll-on sealant.
A roll-on sealant. They have several different. Like the Kills is more like a paint or primer that you would use as a base. It could be used as a flat white as well. It'll give you that disinfecting or antimicrobial activity with it. So it's a benefit in more ways than one. But they have even cheaper stuff that's like meant for sealing like the concrete
floor.
on your garage floor. Exactly. And it's like a roll-on. It rolls on pink, dries clear. It's a thin layer. You can reapply it. That's definitely something you can go. They have like cheap waterproofing stuff where it's just a spray that waterproofs it. That would be the same thing. Any of those things. Polyfilm, simple plastic, whatever. Just something to make a barrier in between it.
In the meantime, you got to dump a 5-gallon bucket of water just on the floor, just boom, and just let that evaporate.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, that won't cause any problems.
Just get a 5-gallon bucket.
None at all.
Just get a 5-gallon bucket of water and then just set it inside the room and let it. If it don't, you don't need to throw it on the floor.
Just put
If you want to raise the humidity, splash it out.
Get a sheet of drywall and put the corner in a bucket of water.
Yeah.
And then it'll just it'll wick it up, and your
that black
humidity
mold,
won't be on point.
That black mold that forms down there, don't worry.
All right, that's perfect.
It's good for the plant.
Drywall's a good wick.
And just don't worry. You could be like VMC and have a fire inspection every 6 months, and you got to tear it down anyway, so you're all good.
Yeah, just put your hose on a timer, bro.
Throw all that mold away.
3 times a year.
We make so much money, we do it 3 times a year.
Oh man, no, good looking. That was some great advice. Thank you.
Oz, I'm hooking you up with some stuff.
Yep.
I'm writing it down.
All
Some stuff.
Good stuff.
Swag pack.
I like
What,
that. I
what
like
do we
that
got?
sound
I got some
already.
Purpinator. I got some Turpinator.
Yeah.
Perpy, terpy.
I got some Smarty Pots.
Smarties.
Mission.
Smarties.
No.
Yeah, we got Mission, but I don't think he wants Mission.
Oh,
You don't use
Everybody
soil,
wants
do you?
Mission.
I don't think you use organic.
using
Are you
soil.
organic?
It doesn't matter.
Nah.
All right.
Nah.
Purpinator, Turpinator is your deal. And
Oh.
check it out.
Oh.
If you jack up that humidity, make sure you get some garden spray. Hit it.
All right, garden spray.
What is
All
garden spray, you ask? I'm glad you asked, Oz. Because I can't read with the glasses on. Okay. Here we go. Hold on. Reset.
Got it.
What is it, Oz? Garden spray, you ask? Well, let me tell you right now, garden spray is an organic insecticide from the makers of Turpinator, Rhizoflora Inc. Garden spray uses a combo of food-grade organic oils and citric acid to deliver a 3-pronged attack on common garden pests, including aphids, whiteflies, fungus gnats, spider mites, flies, beetles, broad mites, and thrips. Garden spray will also help control powdery and downy mildew when you put your drywall in a bucket. And when you use it as a preventative spray. It's very concentrated. It's on listed. Go to rhizoflora.com to learn more. And yes, thank you for calling in, Oz. Once again, you got hooked up here on the Heavy Tea Grow Show. Not just with the great grow gear, but the fantastic grow knowledge.
That's it. Every time. Good looking out. Thanks, guys.
Tell the hot chicks to call in. All right, thanks for calling in, Oz.
Bye.
Oz is like, you're feeling it. Oz needs a drink again. He was so much cooler then.
What? Did you even know him? You know him like that?
No, I don't. But I remember him calling him before.
He was drunk?
No, I don't know. Maybe.
Okay. For sure. He was more fun.
He was on the blunt right now. He was super stoned, bro.
Hey.
Yeah, I don't even.
After this break, let's prank call Dr. Duff.
All right. Yes.
All right, let's take a quick break. Get
Yes.
it all lined up.
That's the best idea you've ever had.
562-653-0707. Have a Teens Grow Show right here on DMCRadio.com.
Excuse me as I kiss the sky. Sing a song of sixpence, the pocket full of rhyme. Who the fuck wanna die for their culture? Stalk the dead body like a vulture. The Callion, blacker than your blackest stallion. Hit your housing. Projects I represent your Shaolin, my nigga. How yes, apocalypse now. The gunpowder be going down. Diggy, diggy, down, diggy, down, down.
While the planets and the stars and the moons collapse. When I raise my trigger finger, all y'all niggas hit the deck. Cause ain't no need for that. Hustlers and hardcore. Roar to the floor, roar like reservoir dogs. The green-eyed bandit can't stand it. With more fruity and loops than that you can't stand it. Plus, the Bombazi got me wild. Messing with them is a straight suicide.
Look up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane.
It's the funk doctor spot smoking on the train.
How high?
So high that I can kiss the sky. Look up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane.
Recognize Johnny Blaze, ain't a damn thing changed.
How high?
So high that I can kiss the sky.
Sergeant Cracker. Yeah, what's up, guys? When are you getting down here? Well, what? What do you want? What? Are they coming down or what? Got away? What do you mean they got away? Morons! Where the hell are you? Get the hell on here! Hold on a minute. You get the f down here! You stupid! Both of you now!
10-9-8-7-6-5-4-3-2 murder, one lyric at your door. Take out, bring it to that ass raw. Breaking all the rules like glass jaws. Nigga, you got to get mine to get yours. Fucker, we don't need no rap tour. I'd rather kick the facts and catch you with the rap chore. More than you bargained for. Take out, I stays open like an all-night store. For real, I keep shit ill like a piece of blue steel. Pointed at your temple with the intent to kill. And in your existence, M.E.T. ain't no use for resistance. H.O.D.
I shift like a clutch with the ruck. Examine my nuts, I don't stop till I get enough. 6 million ways to die, so I chose. Made it 6 million and one with your eyes closed. And blindfold, cold, so you can feel the rap. And shatter the glass in second half for your funky ass. And yo, my man, hit me now. Bitches used to play me, now they can't forget me now. They get me now, I rock the spot, check clock. Empty offer, licking off in hip hop. Fuck the billboard, I'm a bullet on my block. How you dope when you pay for your billboard spot?
Look up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane.
It's the funk doctor spot, smoking on the train.
How high?
So high that I can kiss the sky.
Up to the sky. As I run a mile with a racist. My style was born in the busy staircases. Dig it, F a rap critic. He talk about it while I live it. If Red got the blunt, I'm the second one to hit it.
Look up in there, I got the bird nows and Glocks in ya. Into the center, lyrics bang like Ricker. Shade rabbit, I bring habit with the name K-Matic. Rolling blunts and all day habit. I get it on like Smith and West. Who clicks the best? Punks take a sip and test. Who splits your vest? The funk phenomenon. I'm bombing you like Lebanon. No canals at Panama, just off stamina.
Look up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane.
It's the funk doctor spot, smoking on the train.
How high?
So high that I can kiss the sky.
Up to the sky.
Look up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane.
Recognize Johnny Blaze, ain't a damn thing changed.
How high?
So high that I can kiss the sky.
Up to the sky.
Look up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane.
It's the funk doctor spot, smoking on the train.
Whoa, that was cool.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, cool.
It's here. DFCRadio.com. DFCRadio.com.
Hey, man, started early, huh?
Hey, Dr. Duff, are you signing up for another one of those internet dating sites after your divorce?
Nah, I'm just ordering these freaking douchebags from China here. Just gonna be saving a lot of money on it. About $1 a bag.
Did you say douchebags?
Yeah, they're pots. They're fabric pots. They're, made in China. They save $1 a bag from all the other.
Oh, it sounds like an imitation smart pot or something.
Yeah, save $1, but, I'm pretty sure these douchebags are gonna work.
Dude, I had a buddy of mine who used those same douchebags. He bought them direct from China. It killed his whole garden.
Bro, what? So, I'm better off spending that extra $1 on a smart pot?
I'd get a smart pot.
Don't be a Duff man. Make sure to buy the original patented Smart Pot. Check them out at smartpots.com.
Hey man, your garden smells amazing this year. What are you doing different?
Haven't you heard? We've been using the Turpinator.
Did you say Turpinator like terpenes?
Yes, exactly. Turpinator is designed to increase your plant's terpenes, which are responsible for everything from how your plants smell to how much flavorful oils they produce. Basically, Turpinator is the one-stop shop for an overall quality increase for your fruits and flowers.
That's awesome. I can tell the Turpinator has not only increased the oils in all your herbs and flowers, but it looks like it's going to increase your dry weight as well. And dude, don't even get me started on those crystals. They look like mini icebergs.
Well, you better hurry up and get on board. It's flowering season right now. And since Turpinator is made right here in Sonoma County, you can literally find it in any hydro store in town. Boost your plant's oils and bring out flavors that will drive your friends wild. Turpinator. Sticky is an understatement.
Hey, I'm in the zone.
Coming to grips with measuring pH is a fundamental part of ensuring a successful crop. Of course, having the right nutrient mix is important, but without a slightly acidic pH level, plants won't receive optimal benefits from the nutrients supplied. Blue Lab has a range of pH measurement tools available to help both the commercial and small-scale growers. These include the Blue Lab Guardian Monitor, the Blue Lab Combo Meter, the Blue Lab pH Meter, the Blue Lab pH Pen, and the Blue Lab Soil pH Meter. For more information, visit us online at getbluelab.com.
So you're big time, huh?
Yeah, kinda.
You're listening to Heavy T's Grow Show. Call in right now, 562-653-0707 for your chance to talk to Heavy T, Horty Chris, and the Duff Man only on DFCRadio.com.
DFCRadio.com. The cannabis portion of this show is designed as entertainment only for legal medicinal cannabis patients over 21 years of age and is not meant to encourage any other activity or use. Yeah, dick.
Yeah. Naps. Knock off. What up, Saint? And we hustle. Hustle hard. Team ADX anthem. Hey, what these niggas want from me? Haters wanna eat now, you never getting lunch from me. Get off my tailcoat, get off addiction. Team full of mean niggas, team green like it's Listerine. Don't cross the squad, man, we get them off, man. We on the front court shooting, you just a ball fan. I'm on the top back, y'all do it all bad. Grind on the regular, tell competitors all bad. Test the team, homie, watch you fall flat. Don't want the fame, but the change, I need all that. Hustlers get your guap up, rappers get your props up. Cause sky is the limit and we got heaven on lockup. Back down to earth, street swerving down Atlantic. Long Beach riding to death, we straight smashing. This is for my family, this is for the masses. This ADX anthem in case anyone asks me. Oh, I'm taking this shit head on. In the streets till 6 in the morning. Niggas don't want no ruckus. Tell me who won it with these shots up, boys. We say hustling. Catch me in the booth to the night. Streets holding tight. I ain't grind for my life, on my life. And niggas don't want no ruckus. Bring the bullshit and we'll be dumping. Boy, we say hustling. Hey, I rep my team, rep my city, and rep my scene. Yeah, I'm down for mine. On the grind all the time, like overtime. I ride to the death, can't do it like this, so don't try to step. Can't move it like this, so don't try to test. Got shotters on the side of me, right in my left, cause we do it so swift, we do it so sick, and we ain't gonna stop. We got money to get, we got honeys to flip, got the streets on lockdown, so why would we stop now? We holding the spot down. Sour diesel Hennessy, a bad bitch next to me, ADX human going down up in history. Do it to the death of me, so ain't nothing left of me. Dumping off the weaponry, hold it down for centuries. Oh, taking this shit head on. In the streets till 6 in the morning.
Oh crap, here it is. The man, the myth, the legend from Hydro Dynamics International. Hydro Dynamics International. I'm here with Josh. Hey Josh, how you doing? You're a big fan of the Heavy T's Grow Show because you always come in and talk to everybody.
What's going on, guys? How do you like the show?
I think the show's great, man. It was a huge line outside. I went out there, passed out flyers. It went around the building and some, so it took me a long time to get flyers out. Pretty much everybody already had your shirts on and knew about you guys.
Hell yeah, I saw someone wear one right as I walked up. That was tight.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised by that too. So anyways, let's go ahead and talk about you guys. I know you guys have a lot of cool products. The CloneX, the 3-part HDI. Jeez. The Ionic 3-part. I know you guys have the Nitrozyme. You guys have, what else is out there?
Fossil fuel. We have Green Fuse. We have Biostimulant. And we have a new product that we're launching here. It should be available in mid-September. It's called CloneX Mist. And that product is going to round out the CloneX family. Several years worth of research, some double-blind trials showing elongated root hairs, increase in roots. It's a mist that you would use in place of misting with water on your clones after you've taken your cuttings. Still use the gel as a dip, but it's a solid product. It's a combination of amino acids and mineral nutrients, so it has been proven to increase the robustness of the clone and the length of the root hairs and amount of roots. So that should be a big winner for us.
Wow, that's huge. I know that a lot of people out there are always asking, hey, what do I miss on my clones? So now you guys are going to have a Clone S Mister. So problem solved. Answer. There it is for everybody that has that question. There's your answer. Done did. And it's from you guys, the one and only Clone X Hydrodynamics International, which has great products, people. I know you listen on the Heavy Teas Grow Show. You guys have probably won some of this stuff. If you haven't, go check them out. Where you guys checked out? Where can we check out on the internet?
Yeah, absolutely. At www.hydrodynamicsintl.com. Like us on Facebook, of course. We're on there. And feel free to ask any store for a sample or get in touch with us, and we will get you a sample and try our line. Some good products.
All right, Josh, before we go, what do you think about the turnout? How do you like the expo?
I thought it was pretty good. It was pretty hot yesterday. Today's been good. There's a lot of people that have come through the door. A lot of people that seem like legit growers. They asked for Clone X by name or use some of our other products. I thought it was a pretty good show, considering the new venue, everything else. So a lot of new companies here, a lot of existing companies. Great show.
Right on, Josh. Hey, thanks for your time, man. You guys have a great product. Thanks for the support. If it wasn't for your guys' support, there wouldn't be no Heavy Grows show. So thank you very much, and we appreciate everything you guys do for us.
You bet. Thanks, Duff Man.
All right, Josh. I'm out.
She said she don't want them if they own her. She only want the nigga that don't want her. The nigga you thirsty. You be all up in
Thirsty.
the ear, telling her the same.
Thirsty.
She heard, oh, yeah,
You thirsty.
Jack thirsty. He needs a lot of hash rosin. Doesn't take flower rosin, just smokes hash rosin.
And BHO.
And whipped.
But it's
CRC.
only
You
when
are
it's
the
whipped.
CRC master.
Whipped
I don't even know
CRC.
what CRC means. What is CRC?
Color remediation canister.
Color
That's
remediation
fucking
canister.
Listen
Yeah.
up.
'Cause it changes the color when you use the filter. It's a little canister. And you put clay.
Oh, so now they make the whack shit clear.
Yeah, clay, silicone, and bleach go in there as pebbles. It's like bleach pebbles.
We're
clay-
smoking bleach now.
And it goes through that
This
filter.
is not that.
And it
What
gives
we
it
got
a
is not
lighter
that.
color.
What we have is not that. That's
Yeah.
a straight fucking creamer, dude.
Yeah, and then they
They call it creamer.
Then they throw that away, or they open the canister and throw that like puck away. That's like spent now, and they got to refill it to do another
I'm
one.
gonna spin out your face.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That motherfucker wish he would eat a lobster.
We had lobster last week.
And then CRC and rosin though stands for cold room cure.
What?
Fuck.
So
Isn't that the best?
You could have CRC rosin.
That's
yeah.
supposed to be really good.
Yeah, that's the best rosin.
Okay.
Cold
And then
room cure.
CRC
Color remediation canister is
dabs
that.
that are not good. Oil that's not good. What are we gonna?
By
call it?
God, I am overwhelmed with all these acronyms. You know what IDGAF stands for?
No.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You got the song ready, Saint?
No.
Shit,
He doesn't.
no, he doesn't. Wish he did. But let's go to line one. We'll talk to him while he gets that one ready.
All right, I got it ready.
From Unc, right?
Yep.
All right. Go, there it is.
Yes, I'm back in the studio.
We'll go to Ed in a second.
That's what I do. Rolling with my nephew.
It's a clean version, so you got to fill it in.
I hate that. I hate that you even play this.
You got a clean version?
Yeah, we went over this last
I don't
time.
give a fuck.
I don't give a
Fuck.
I really don't give a fuck. A week late on my rent, a month late on my truck. They don't want to see me win. What? I don't give a
fuck.
See?
I don't give a
It's the karaoke version.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I really don't.
He really don't. He really don't.
Money getting tight, life getting rough. People ain't living right. That's why I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck. I really
Don't give a fuck.
Times are
All right,
hard.
let's go to Eduardo. And you can find the non-censored version.
That's the karaoke version.
Look at me. My name's Saint. I'm the sound guy.
You guys ain't getting
That's
invited
fucked up,
for
dude.
karaoke no more. at
Okay,
Mark's
we
house.
never were, and that's fine if we never do.
I don't give a fuck.
I go to
You're lost.
karaoke at the bowling alley, bro.
You're lost,
I'll tell you
bro.
right now, Unc Emo really don't give a fuck.
He doesn't.
Follow
I've
Unc
seen some
Emo on
crazy
Instagram to
videos.
get some Wild Wild West truth. Wild Wild West.
The song remains true in 2020.
Yeah, what up, Eduardo?
What's happening?
How you doing, man?
Good, doing very good. I got a question about CO2. I've got everything set up except for that, and I'm not sure how to do it or what I should do. I've got 2 tents in series and then 1 separate.
So you got 3 tents.
Yeah, 3 tents.
Go ahead, Environmental Master Jack.
Well, you could get we got to get a CO2 tank and a regulator and a controller. Normally this all goes in one room.
1 tent.
And 1 tent. So
But his tents are running series.
if they're all well, 2 are in series and 1 separate.
Yeah.
So you got to run the 2 that are in series are each got to get their own like tube going in there, and then the one that's separate you can do separately, or you can just lung it off of there or have it get CO2 at the same time the other one gets it, and go by the theory that some CO2 is better than no CO2.
I mean, but
or you could buy you got to buy the equipment for each room though to do it right.
Right. Right.
So, and also we didn't know if the 2 rooms that were in series are the bloom room and the one that's separate is the veg.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
so like most importantly, you're going to want to have CO2 in your bloom.
Right.
So the tank and all that, what BMC said is you want to go there first. And then if you can afford it, get something situated for your veg, which I imagine is smaller. But you could also use more inexpensive things like the green pads that will give you a low-cost, effective way to add CO2 to a small area while you have the more efficient and precise canisters in your bloom room.
Now, do they spray while your circulating fan's on, or your circulating fan will be off?
You have an extraction fan, or do you just have?
Yes.
Yeah, the extraction fan needs to have somehow have some sort of switch that will enact.
Hold on, Ed. I think what Ed's saying though, that he has these interlinked. Are you pushing air through
series means.
Is that a series?
That's what it means in series. Like it's
like a 3-part series, like a mini series.
Yep, I got 2 on the left and 1 on the right of my room, and they're both pulling from the same fan, exhaust fan. But when the lights come on, then my exhaust fan comes on. But I didn't want to have the fan come on and suck all the CO2 out, because it'll suck it right out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what'll happen.
That's what the fan
You
is.
definitely cannot have the fan on while you're using CO2. So you if in the room where the green pads are like not as important, but you're definitely going to be wasting it. But if you have or if you're paying for a canister and you're paying for a device to control the CO2, you definitely want it to be precise, and you definitely want to have something that will you go in there and shut it off and say, hey, I'm going to let the CO2 run for an hour or 2 hours.
Right.
Where you shut it off and make sure that fan's off, or you have something that does it either while connected to the same device that is going to control your CO2, which they do make in environmental controllers, where they'll have some sort of system where it deactivates the extraction fan, allows your CO2 to run, waits a certain amount of time, then turns on your extraction fan. That's definitely something they have that's made that will automate that for you, or you can manually do it yourself if you're there and able to. Yeah. So.
Okay, and it's going to help my yield, right?
Yeah, I mean, let's just
33%.
33%. If everything.
We don't suck it out.
33% if you do everything correctly, and that means growing.
If you grow 1 plant in the extract vent, then it will get 33% more from getting all the CO2 that's.
I grow all my plants under pressure in a vacuum.
Yes.
Facts.
Okay.
Okay, well.
I don't guess mine would be in a vacuum, but the sides of the tent will suck in when the fan cuts on.
That's a vacuum. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. You're ripping all the things they would be using. Yeah. No, it definitely is big enough. Yeah. If it's doing that, it's working. That's
okay. Well, that's good.
So you definitely want to have that off, though. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I got good quality, just not the weight that I need. And the CO2 is the only thing I don't have.
How much light do you have in each tent?
Each one has 2 600s, Mars 600s.
And do those pull a true 600 on the input?
You get 2 pounds of light, right?
Yep.
So that's good.
I mean, yeah, you get 2 pounds of light. You're reaching for the stars, man. It might not happen. It might not happen. You know, you might not get over.
Well, I tried to raise my power up to get the bud size, get my par way up. And the only way to do it is to spend a little bit of money to get the product that you need.
That's right.
Because Mars is not cheap.
Yeah, we have no opinion.
Right.
We can't afford LEDs, so we don't even look into those.
Yeah. Yeah. Literally, these guys have been trying to get me to get LEDs the whole entire show in the breaks, and I'm like,
I'm really glad that I switched over to them. It's cooler. It's cheaper as far as my.
Are you getting as much? Are you getting as much herb or more?
Just the quality's better.
So
not the weight, but the quality's a lot better.
I mean, he's calling in about getting his weight up.
But he said he gets 2 pounds per light.
Maybe he used one more than the other.
I don't know exactly what it is, but I mean, I haven't weighed anything. I just dry it and smoke it and let it go.
Hold on.
Right.
Tell me right now. Here we go.
Okay.
The Mars. I'm sorry to be devil's advocate, but which Mars are you using?
Oh, he's looking at.
I'm using the Mars 600. I think it's the XL.
Okay, I don't know these terms.
And 2 pounds is not enough.
I don't know these terms.
It's 1,200 watts.
I don't know if it does 2 pounds, but I mean, I get a good product out of it. But I'm just saying that I wish the buds were size of a Coke can and not size of a quarter.
Oh.
Well, what was it about $150?
Yep.
All right.
Oh.
Each.
I understand.
Which model is it?
It's
600.
Well, that's what happens when.
All right, I'm looking at it right now.
I went from the Sun Grow 250, which is the regular HPS or whatever.
Right.
I did away with it because my tent got really, really hot.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's
so those Mars are probably going to be pulling around that same amount
120
as
watts.
your 150. Yeah. So.
Well, it should pull half of what I had before. It should pull 150 instead of 250.
Yes, input power is 150 watts, so it's not a 600 watt.
right.
It is 150 watts. If you're getting a gram a watt, which would be 2 per tent, would be 300 grams. So you're not getting 2 pounds of light. But if you're getting 300 grams, just over a half a pound per tent, that's about right what you get. You got to remember, energy in is energy out, right?
Right.
So the plant takes in energy, it's going to transform that, and the photosynthetic cycle is going to create cell division and larger plants. But without enough light, the plant can only do so much. So you are hamstringing yourself with lower wattage. And listen, you said it's because of heat. And look, heat is the number one factor for failure. You probably listen to the show enough to know that we say that over and over. So the quality is better. It will be less though because you're putting 250 watts in before.
Right.
Dutch or Jack, do you think that Ed over here might benefit from putting one of those 250s back in with the 150? That's 100 extra watts. Yes, it's a little bit more heat, but it's still less than what he was using. So he may be able to control it, especially since we're going into fall and winter, and he's using air exchange.
Yeah, because those lights aren't big enough as is.
And the extra wattage will bring his yields up.
Yeah, and he'll get a better spectrum, like full spectrum from all three.
Right.
I'm just saying your weight is down because you lowered the output. Now, but you made it more conducive. You're growing better stuff, so it's going to be offset. If I can get more, if I have a little bit less, but I do better because my quality is better and it's slightly less, the environment's the number one factor. So with all that being said, Ed, if to get your yield up is more energy.
Okay.
Bigger lights, more energy.
Right.
Cooling systems like split system air conditioners, those type of things. You can
Well,
still
I'm trying to stay away from that because the room's so tiny. But like I say, the heat was a big factor that made me decide to go to the Mars.
No, and I'm not trying to poo-poo it, but I'm saying that's why you're getting less, is because it's less energy.
Okay.
You're putting less energy in. Less energy in is less heat. So your grow environment's better. Your bud's better.
Yeah.
If that's what was your goal, you succeeded. But if you're like, now I got better bud, how do I get more? You got to add more of those lights.
More light.
And which is going to pump up your temperature again. It's catch-22.
Okay. Alrighty, thank you guys.
All right, Eduardo, man. I'm gonna send you a bunch of stuff. I know. I think you won a couple weeks or about a month ago. We're gonna get your stuff sent out. There it is. I see you. We're gonna get all your stuff sent out, my man. Thank you so much for calling in and including some stuff from tonight.
All right, be safe.
You too. All right, let's take a quick break.
The mind of a steel trap.
Who? Me?
He just. Oh, yeah. You called a couple weeks ago. Got you right here.
I am. I've been known that I'm a Taurus.
That's actually really good because I'm not even drinking.
And he's
I don't remember his call.
Sometimes it's not that good. But right now he's just able to.
And he's just like, oh, Eduardo's on the line again.
Let me see here.
How's your daughter?
Yeah.
Alexa.
Some stupid shit about that. Yeah, I'm still trapped, dude. It's still trapped.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I really don't give a fuck. A week late on my rent. A month late on my truck. They don't want to see
Look
me
at
win.
Jack.
What?
He doesn't know his O's grown.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Eduardo.
I really don't give a fuck. Money getting tight. Life getting rough. People ain't living right. That's why I don't give a fuck. 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 I really don't give a fuck. Times are hard. Getting harder. Niggas twitching. Women be flipping. That shit real. Country slipping. Trump be tripping. How the fuck we end up here? I really have no idea. We better fix it before we lose it. Y'all better wake up. With all this hating, Russia waiting for self-destruction of our nation. Gotta face it, they just don't give a fuck. A week late on my rent, a month late on my truck. They don't want to see me win. What? I don't give a fuck. 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 I really don't give a fuck. A week late on my rent, a month late on my truck. They don't want to see me win. What? I don't give a fuck. 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 I really don't give a fuck. They say I'm crazy. These niggas lazy. Y'all walking around like y'all driving Miss Daisy. Life is way too short. Got no time to waste. I'm always on my grind. So why all the hate? They feel my heat. It's from the streets. Ain't no way to stop me with all these badass beats. Proud dropping heat. I take it to the street. Even though I got these badass feet. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I really don't give a fuck. A week late on my rent, a month late on my truck. They don't want to see me win. What? I don't give a fuck. 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 I really don't give a fuck. Money getting tight. Life getting rough. People ain't living right. That's why I don't give a fuck. 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 I really don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
The next level of growing is here. The growing revolution is here. DFCRadio.com. DFCRadio.com.
Oh crap! Here it is.
Hey, man, started early, huh?
Hey, Dr. Duff, are you signing up for another one of those internet dating sites after your divorce?
Nah, I'm just ordering these freaking douchebags from China here. Just gonna be saving a lot of money on it. About $1 a bag.
Did you say douchebags?
Yeah, they're pots. They're fabric pots. They're, made in China. They save $1 a bag from all the other.
Oh, it sounds like an imitation smart pot or something.
Yeah, save $1, but, I'm pretty sure these douchebags are gonna work.
Dude, I had a buddy of mine who used those same douchebags. He bought them direct from China. It killed his whole garden.
Bro, what? So I'm better off spending that extra $1 on a smart pot?
I'd get a smart pot.
Don't be a Duff man. Make sure to buy the original patented Smart Pot. Check them out at smartpots.com.
Hey man, your garden smells amazing this year. What are you doing different?
Haven't you heard? We've been using the Turpinator.
Did you say Turpinator like terpenes?
Yes, exactly. Turpinator is designed to increase your plant's terpenes, which are responsible for everything from how your plants smell to how much flavorful oils they produce. Basically, Turpinator is the one-stop shop for an overall quality increase for your fruits and flowers.
That's awesome. You know, I can tell the Turpinator has not only increased the oils in all your herbs and flowers, but it looks like it's going to increase your dry weight as well. And dude, don't even get me started on those crystals. They look like mini icebergs.
Well, you better hurry up and get on board. It's flowering season right now. And since Turpinator is made right here in Sonoma County, you can literally find it in any hydro store in town. Boost your plant's oils and bring out flavors that will drive your friends wild. Turpinator. Sticky is an understatement.
Yo, it's BKJ on Team King, and you listening to DFZ Radio. What?
Hey, are you all right?
I don't know, man. I am freaking out. I think I'm having a bad trip, bro.
A bad trip? Things look fine to me. Looks like you just transplanted your girls into some happy hippie garden mix from Sanctuary Soils.
So I'm not freaking out?
Oh, you're freaking out, all right. And I would be too. That's no ordinary potting soil you've got there. That's a premium organic blend that includes composted forest material, peat moss, perlite, pumice, lava rock, some of the best worm castings available, humic shale ore, dolomite lime, azomite, soy meal, and gypsum.
That's a lot of stuff. Did you just read all that? You just blew my mind, man.
It's a lot of good stuff that you can only find in an organic, natural mix like Happy Hippie.
So what you're saying is, with Happy Hippie Garden Mix, I shouldn't panic because it's organic?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever said that, and you shouldn't either. Although I guess you aren't wrong. Here's the deal. You aren't having a bad trip, bro. This is all great news. You're providing your plants with everything they need to get off to an incredible start.
So I can't taste colors then?
No. But you will taste and see the difference in your fruits and flowers now that you're using Happy Hippie Garden Mix from Sanctuary Soil. For more information, you should check out bulksoil.com.
That was awesome. Dr. Duffman here. Wanted to talk to you about what I wish I had in my garden. And that, my friends, is a Nanolux double-ended fixture, which is leading the industry as I speak in double-ended technology. I will no longer need 10 150-watt lights to cover my 5x5 area. With just one double-ended fixture from Nanolux, I can cover that area. Also, no more need for that pesky Rooster timer of mine that goes off at all kinds of random hours. With Nanolux's fixture, it comes NCCS ready, meaning I can control it on my computer. So if you're like me and your lighting situation sucks, then upgrade to Nanolux's double-ended fixtures today, and don't be a Duff man. For more information on Nanolux, check them out at nanoluxtech.com. That's NANOLUXTECH.com.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Want to let you know about my vegan forest. That's right, I said it, vegan forest. Harvested from all the vegan NorCal hippies I could find. That's right, from the hippies themselves. They go in and food for me with all the vegan diets they have. And my son, Dr. Meanie Duff, went through for all the corn and raisin content available. He gave me thumbs up. It's great for your soil. Amend it now. That's right. The vegan forest. From all the NorCal hippies out there, thank you very much. Keep eating that raisin and corn, bros. Awesome. Amend your soil now.
The cannabis portion of this show is designed as entertainment only for legal medicinal cannabis patients over 21 years of age and is not meant to encourage any other activity or use. Yeah, Dick.
DFZRadio.com.
We be fucking with them girls. Scout cookies, you know what I'm saying?
got the blunt, ain't no talking in this session. Puff, puff, pass it, puff, puff, pass it. Real talk, you know the rules, no question. Puff, puff, pass it, puff, puff, pass it.
The type of weed we smoke, you hold too long, you get your ass kicked.
Puff, puff, pass it, puff, puff, pass it.
Nah, I'm just playing, but you smoking with the masters.
Puff, puff, pass it, puff, puff, pass it. Hot shit, bomb shit, fucking with this here. All day MJ smoking the best, bitch. No lie, you never should've fucked with a veteran. Off of that medicinal, homie, we call it medicine. Take that, a couple of hits of bombing and send it there. If you don't do it, my hitter, then that was your last hit. DZ know what I'm talking about. Quick to penalize a nigga on smoking for fucking up. Me too. Nah, just playing a bullshit and we really ain't like that. Maybe so, but who's tripping? Not me. All my people, we everywhere. Always choking and follow the rules clear. Hot shit, bomb shit. Damn it, I say that. Puff, puff, pass. Damn, I must have forgot that. Oh, fuck it. Still I blaze this hot shit. Nothing but OG. We stay on bomb, bitch. You got the blunt. Ain't no talking in this session. Puff, puff, pass it. Puff, puff, pass it. Real talk, you know the rules, no question.
Mark's Hydro.
Mark, you still there, man?
Mark fell asleep.
Yeah, hey,
Mark
yeah.
sold so many OGs here at the news and fucking fell over.
What's happening? How you guys doing?
Good. What's going on, Mark? What's your question?
Feeling pretty good.
Yeah, I don't have a question. I wanted to tell you guys something that I got.
All right. What do you
For
got?
everybody who wants to get better analysis of what you grow, better than just what your nose and what your head tells you, if you want to get certified, I now have the mass spectrum analyzer from Steep Hill Laboratories. And I'm doing tests out here at just $35 a pop, which is an incredible killer good deal.
Nice. So if anybody in the Southern California area wants their stuff analyzed for $35, they can go to Mark at Hemet Hydro.
And what does it do? Just analyze the cannabinoids, or does it tell you pesticides and adulterants and all that stuff?
That's toxicity and stuff, but what it tells us is the THCA, which is alpha, is before it's burned, and then it tells me the THC levels after it's burned. It tells me CBDA, which again is alpha before it's burned, and then the CBD levels after it's burned. And then it also checks the moisture content, and you get a certificate with that. So it's actually quantifying your THC and CBD values so you can tell, exactly what you got.
Well, what is the highest tested strain of THC that you've tested?
So far, like the highest number, we've got a 24 in here and a couple of 21s. But the most of the range is like in the teens, 13 to 17.
Well, you need to move down to Long Beach instead of Hemet, player.
No, I will say though, there's things
it brings that medium average up a little bit.
There, like your LA Confidentials, your pre-98, pre-93 Bubbas.
I don't know nothing about
those will test low in THC percentage, and I'll be goddamned if they haven't been getting me high every day for 10 plus years without falter.
The way you go, they test low.
You can have that 24.7%. Doesn't necessarily mean everything, because there's a lot more to it than the actual THC value.
Yeah, but
there is, and it's the way that the terpenes and everything affect you.
Exactly.
Yes.
Right. So
that's why that coffee Bubba.
Right. Right. No, we've had some things that didn't look good at all, and they tested real high. And then, some of the things
that's a
that
San
look
Diego
good.
bull rider.
Right. And some of the things that look good haven't tested as high as what you would suspect.
Really?
But, I just got the machine about 3 months ago, and I decided that I should give you guys a call and let everyone know.
No, for sure. So, Mark, if someone's in Southern California that says, you know what, I want to go see Mark and actually get this shit tested, how do they hook up with you?
Okay, you come on down to Mark's Hydro. I actually have 3 different prices. $35 is the 24-hour test. If you want your answer that day, it's $50. If you want 1 hour, like while you wait type deal, it's $70. But I got the machine here, so you got to get your product down here to Mark's Hydro at 114 North Harvard Street in Hemet, 92543. So
there you go.
You can go, anyone who wants to contact me, if you can't remember that, go on Facebook, Mark's Hydroponics and Organic Gardening. And all my address, phone numbers there, too.
Yep, and he's a strong supporter of the Heavy Teas Grow Show. Has been for several years. Mark knows what he's talking about when he's growing. You can go get your stuff tested. You can go down there and get some grow knowledge. You carry brew supplies now, too, don't you, dude? So if you like craft beer, get on into Mark's Hydro.
Yeah, just a couple of things on that.
My bad, dog.
No.
Pre-interview didn't work so well.
I got a couple items, barley and a couple things, But I also do the testing. Something I do for customers for free is Brix levels. Checking for sugars.
Yep.
The health of the plant. So I recommend and encourage everyone to bring a couple of stems, fresh cut stems. We can squeeze out the juice and tell you your Brix levels. And I do that as courtesy. It helps people get better plants, and then they stay healthier. Brix was a scientist back in the 1800s. His primary focus was sugars on every plant. Yeah, and I do that as well down here. Do a lot of things for testing.
Nice.
Mark, you've been
hell yeah,
around for a
Mark.
long time now. You've been with us for a long time. I appreciate the support. Go to Mark's Hydro, get your analysis. And, dude, that is super reasonable compared to other people. Other people demand, like, so much quantity of flour. How much quantity of flour do you need to get an accurate test?
Yeah. It only takes 2 grams. It's actually really a 1 gram test, but if the test fails and should I need to do a retest, I can't. It's already used up. The first gram gets used up. So
Are you smoking that shit, Mark?
Yeah, so that way you make sure you get that test right, and if it's good, you're like, hell yeah, now I got a gram for lunch.
That's the name of the game, to get the test right. So and we're all shooting for the right test. So everybody gets your numbers together, bring them down.
Yeah, every time I go to the clinic, I just hope for negative.
Yeah, well, something, the reason why I got this thing is because in Colorado, they have a state standard that everything there that's sold, whether it be edibles or just straight flowers, concentrates, whatever, everything comes certified with a number.
Yep.
And it should. It's so you know how to dose yourself. I mean, if a guy gets off on 10%, what's he need to be involved with 20% and spending that kind of money for anyway? 10% works.
That's good points.
Right, and he won't overdose to where he's uncomfortable.
Right. Now, I recommend this for the growers, too, because anyone who's trying to move your product, it's going to look better if you got a number on it.
Right.
So,
And you can be like, look how big my dick is.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about for the little guys, the home hobby.
Yeah, the little guys with little dicks, they can be like, I got 24%, I'm swinging low.
Exactly.
Don't talk about Phil.
I'm between the knees.
Right.
Phil, that's fucked up. He's talking to that shit right next to your dog.
Right. Now everybody, you got your actual numbers, proof.
Hey, Mark, smoke weed every day.
Yeah.
Mark's Hydro, get your analysis and all your grow gear and grow information. Hey, Mark, let's say if someone tests low, and they thought it was the fire, the loud, not the fire from the OG hood, but the loud.
Right.
And they come in and it's low. Are you able to consult them right there to tell them how to get their shit up?
I am, and that's what it's all about. Yeah, that's why I do the Brix testing for the same reason. And so we can test along the way before you even get to the finish, how healthy your plant is. And then when we get to the end, we can test it completely on how good it was, how good a job you did.
That's awesome. How about edibles? Can you test the actual edibles?
No, not yet. But
you can eat the edibles.
I could test all of the dry
test
flowers,
them personally.
keef, right? And then you'll know how to dose it when you make your butter or oil.
Good idea.
You'll know what dose of flour, how strong the flour was that you started with.
That's straight up, Mark. Hey, dude,
right.
I really appreciate you calling in and giving us so much love. Saying, can you send him a whole care package of love, like shirts and everything? For all the shows, for everything. Mark's been with us for a long time, dude. Mark's Hydro and Hemet. Check him out.
Guys.
Dude.
Still been referring customers to you guys. So
I appreciate it, man. Hey, check out Mark's Hydro for your analysis and all your grow needs in Hemet. Mark, thank you very much for calling in.
Hey, thanks for having me. We'll
Peace
talk
in the
to you
Middle
later.
East. Stay Hemet.
Booyah!
That's fucked up, dog. Why you shake your head at me?
That's Horty's Pimpin' 101.
Basically. Welcome back to Heavy T's Grow Show. All-Star Clones is still in the house, and since we were talking cloning, the man, the myth, the legend, the yokest, buffest dude in the hydro game. GH Rob has given you a run for your money, Josh, but
Yeah, GH
you're on
Rob.
swole, dog. You're on swole.
I do. I try.
Clonex Josh, what up, Josh?
Chilling, man. Just getting over a little cold, but other than that, doing good, man.
A little Colombian cold. You went hard for Horty's birthday or what?
I didn't make it quite that far.
No.
I haven't been straddling continents, but definitely done a little travel, a little Denver trip, little bit of this and that. So that's what's new with me. Just
Right on.
traveling. Yep, doing the Dog and Pony Show for Clonex and HDI.
Doing it up. And Clonex came out with a brand new product. Everyone knows #1 rooting gel in the world. You guys also have the Root Riots. A couple years ago, you debuted right here on the show the Clonex Mist, which has been a big success for HDI and Clonex. And now under the Clonex brand, you're bringing more root specialty stuff. It's the Maximizer, the Myco product.
Yes, absolutely. Yep, we've had that on the market since this last fall. So just promoting that out there. We had a granular and a soluble. So the soluble is the micronized one, and the granulars, the chunkier of the two. Got some competitive sizes, competitive pricing on it, and good product. It's one of those products that we came out a little late in the game too, but we're hitting it hard now on the street and pushing the product, getting it out there, and it's quality product. So we're excited about it.
Is it something? Well, it's obviously when you plant, you're going to use that. Throw a little bit of the Maximizer down below. You water it in as well, or because some of these Myco products, they're powder that are soluble and you water in. Some are granular that you'll lay out beforehand. How do you apply the Maximizer?
You can do both. I've actually done both. In the cloning stage process, dilute in water and soak your cubes in that and clone solution, or pour it over. Notice that worked pretty well in my cloning. And then, of course, when you're transplanting those different plant sites, dust in the root zone there, is going to be effective. And that's kind of how I'm using it.
Just every which way. How about for you, Billy? I always envision the nurseries and cloning guys giving a little instructions along, like a little how they do it at like Home Depot. You get a little planter tag and it says
how to start growing this plant.
Do this or that. Do you recommend using any type of beneficials like that to the people that you sell to, your customers?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's I guess a couple of routes to go, and it really depends, I think, on what kind of system you're going to be growing in. Because if you're in a hydro system or aeroponics or
it gets
recirculating,
real quick.
You're not going to run beneficials in something like that and get away with it.
You used to try to run beneficials, and I think I was the one that kept telling you stop running the beneficials.
It didn't take long to realize that some products don't go good in there. They turn into sludge in a hurry.
And you can use certain ones if you keep the temperature right and you do your reservoir changes. But when you put a living organism in there, first, a lot of it can drown, and it just becomes dead matter in there that can be a catalyst for pathogen. But also it has a lot of byproduct and sediment that are usually organic as well. And it gets tough. But a soluble, like the Maximizer powder, you could probably use that in a light dose and maybe a drain-to-waste hydro system.
Yeah, I mean, it's a suspendable, as far as in a drain-away system, I'm sure you could get away with it. It's a tough call. Everyone's got their own different ways and methodologies of going about it, but I think certainly in drain to waste you wouldn't run into
not at
those types
all
of issues.
You'd be styling.
Yeah.
Croutons. There's a lot of guys running on croutons these days, or straight cocoa. Stuff like that. Soilless mediums. Totally run this stuff. Like make a living rhizosphere in those applications. You're going to see a lot better production. You can even use less nutrient.
Yeah, absolutely. And so you talked about the Myco coming on the game a little bit late, but for the listeners, if you love Clonex already, you want that same continuity, the consistency in the product, and something that Clonex is willing to put their name on, you can believe that it's going to work the way they describe it, because Clonex doesn't fuck around when it comes down to it. You guys weren't late to the game in doing the rooting gel and the Root Riots. What is the difference between the Clonex brand and those products compared to all the different knockoffs now that are out there?
Well, I mean, when you're talking about the Clonex gel, that was, we were the very first on the market with that in '89. So that one was a real industry pioneer product. And now it's EPA registered, so that's an expensive process to go through. But guarantees.
Josh is like, so I had to take a pay cut.
No issues, right?
Top rum.
But it was important. It was an important bridge to cross to avoid issues with the.
And lucky for you guys, Trump's about to get rid of the EPA.
Right. So the EPA.
Right. No! Josh, start working out, then you go threaten them with your muscles.
That's right.
Give me your pay raise back.
Hey, Josh, you know where the beach is? It's over there. It's over there. It's over there.
And then the Root Riots, those have just really taken off. They're popular. It's a huge part of our business. They're an easy to use solution. They're for some people that find the other mediums trickier. Like you commented earlier, I mean, they're just pretty simple to use. They're already, somewhat hydrated. You hit them with a soak. I know people soak them. So, get your Clonex clone solution in there or feed with that, and you tend to have a pretty quick rooting time.
No, that's a good point, too. The solution, okay, this is something that you got to clarify for a lot of the people out there, the growers. They don't understand the difference between the gel, the solution, and the mist.
Sure.
Is it all the same active ingredients, just in different forms? What's the deal?
No, it's really easy to explain. So the Clonex gel is got the IBA in it, which is what signals rooting. It's got some minerals, some vitamins, in a cellulose type base that suspends that, along with the surgical dye that kind of acts as an anti-fungal agent in there. So you got that
I
adheres
like
to
that
the
too,
cuts.
because if for some reason it goes bad, where if you contaminated it with your cut or something, it will turn black, and you'll notice it right away. You want that stuff to be purple, dark purple.
Yeah. Yep. They've, so that's the Clonex. The clone solution, which is, it's our most popular liquid feed. That is, as a to Z, micro macro trace element, mild base nutrient with B vitamins in there that is just perfect for adolescent plants. So that stage of life from, whether you're soaking your medium to initial rooting seedling to, when you're kind of hardening
So
it
no
off.
IBA in there.
No IBA.
So there are some growers that don't want to use IBA in their grow. So they can use the Clonex solution, though, as a feed and a soak.
Absolutely. Yeah, and that's what a lot of people do. I mean, I go downtown L.A. and I run into, hydroponic stores there, and, their standard unit of measurement is 1 gallon of Clonex clone solution per 40-gallon reservoir, and they dunk their Hugos. So, yeah, it's definitely commercially popular. It's available in everything from like a 15 ml satchel that does a gallon all the way up to a 5-gallon size and beyond if needed.
Beautiful.
And then the mist, the biggest question I get all the time is what separates the clone solution from the Clonex mist. So what I tell people is the Clonex mist is comprised of a spectrum of seaweeds and aminos, which is the biggest real component of that, making it work. There is a mild mineral content to it, registered with it's registered as a fertilizer. But really, what makes that product cook is the blend of seaweed and aminos that result in elevated auxin production in the plant tissue. So you get that.
So we spray the mist on the donor plant.
Yeah.
And then also the clones down, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And is it just once from that point?
Some people, if it takes a little longer to root, I've myself sprayed it a couple times, like maybe 2 times, and then leave the dome. So you hit the adolescent.
You're getting frustrated. Billy said it took 6 days, and this day said it's fucking Clonex mist these bitches.
Yeah. Well, and I've been told too, it helps with people have issues with them yellowing out a little bit, and that the minerals in that product help green them up. So that's another perk. But really, what it was designed to do is kind of get into the tissue of the plant even before you take the cut, and then elevate the auxin level in the tissue so you have more responsive rooting. More root ball, longer root hairs.
Really, you need the trifecta to really pop it off. And what you're going to get is you're going to get healthier roots, faster roots, and be more successful. You also have to be clean and practice the best cloning techniques. But if you do all that and you're using these quality products, you're going to be really kicking your plants off to a good start.
Yeah, you'll do well. And now, of course, people are integrating the root maximizer because there are schools of thought out there. There's people that do it right initially after taking a cut and dipping in Clonex. So
well, and you brought some tonight to give out. So we're gonna from this point on, we're gonna give every caller some Maximizer along with some other great grow gear. Call in at 562-653-0707. Let's get to the phone lines. We have Daniel from Napomo, California. Daniel, what's going on? We have the one, the only Tom from Tom's Tumble Trimmer.
Tongue twister.
Yes. Say that 3 times fast. Or 5 times. But welcome to the party, Tom. How you doing, Doc?
Glad to be here. Thank you.
So we have a machine here, and according to you, we're going to do a demo on the machine in studio, which I'm anxious to see. But really, I'm looking at it, and I've used tumble trimmers similar to this before. Yours has a couple advances, and I believe yours was the original, wasn't it?
Yeah, we're the original, and another company out there copied me about 16 months to 18 months after I came out. And
welcome to the hydro industry.
Yeah.
Even when you have patents, people copy you.
Yeah, and we do have a patent pending, and but I'd rather spend my money on marketing and branding and developing better products and giving better customer service and doing it that way instead of wasting it on litigation.
Well, that's smart, probably, especially if it's going to be drawn out like that. But seeing how easy this is, and using this machine takes a lot of the effort that trimmers put in away. It's very easy, very simple. Tell me a little bit about yourself, because a man with a vision to make this device must have been trimming a lot with scissors.
Exactly, yeah. For 30 years I've been growing and trimming, and the bladed machines that I tried just were a little too harsh on the product, taking too many trichomes and crystals off. So I developed this machine, which is a bladeless trimmer and has no blades at all. I've created a very soft barrel for it to tumble in that it's a soft netting material. There's no metal, so the buds are actually, when they're tumbling, they actually trim each other, similar to like a rock tumbler polishes each other. And the soft mesh just allows it to tumble softly and for the trim to fall through down to the funnel flow bag into a catch container underneath.
It's simple, but it makes sense. So what was the inspiration for this? Are you an inventor of several things, or is this your Mona Lisa? It just clicked in your head and you started putting it together?
I over the years I've actually invented something for a plastic surgeon and sold it to him. It was called the adjustable nose cast, which is doing pretty well. I also invented an exercise tension mechanism that we're trying to market right now. And
you need me to demo that for you, because I'm in need of some exercise.
Well,
he needs it to be convincing.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm willing to take before and after pictures.
Yeah, I also invented it, and it's what I called an electricity theft detection device that would make it virtually impossible for anybody to steal electricity at their home anymore, where they bypass the meter. But when I went to the smart meter companies and the electric companies, they basically said to me, that works great, we could use it, but we're not interested, because if anybody steals electricity, we just pass it on to the consumer. That was their take on the whole thing.
Until they catch you, and then they try to make you pay for as much as they think you use for as long as they think you used it.
I think they usually make you pay 10 times. They blackmail you and make you pay 10 times as much as you actually probably took, from what I understand.
But you have a long history now. That you do have those things are patented as well.
Yeah, I have multiple patents.
So this is your life work. You're a grower and a fiddler. You start fiddling with stuff in your work shed and put stuff together, or
Yeah.
are you inspired by something that you see, or by a task like this? We know trimming is a pain in the butt, right? So was it just your exhaustion of trimming that you said, fuck, I need to do something better than this, or did you see something?
Yeah, the truth is that I was in my backyard with a couple of fellows, and we were trimming, and we were, just exhausted, and so I went into my backyard, and I had a fishing net, and so I took 3 or 4 pounds of dry buds and started shaking it in my fishing net, and I was like, oh my God, this thing works pretty good, but it's a little too aggressive.
Yeah.
How can I make something softer and gentler, where it's not going to really hurt the trichomes and crystals? And then I came up with this idea and I have it set at a perfect speed because we've done a lot of testing and stuff. So when it's tumbling on full speed, because there's an adjustable speed control on it, it creates a perfect little wave curl like at the ocean, and it's the perfect speed for trimming with minimal a loss of trichomes and crystals. As long as you don't tumble it for more than 3 to 5 minutes, most of your trichomes and crystals are going to be intact.
And to be clear to the listeners, this is a dry trimmer. Like Tom said, it's not made for wet buds. If you put wet buds in this, it's just not going to do anything. It's not going to rip it apart like your other bladed trimmers. It's just not going to work because it needs to be dry.
Yeah, and people are. If I had 1 or 2 customers call me and say, "Oh, it's not working," and then I ask them about the moisture content in their buds, and they tell me that it's wet. And but when you run it wet or even damp, it just hurts the trichomes and doesn't do any trimming. It has to be approximately maybe 5 to 10% moisture on the inside of the buds, and on the outside it needs to be brittle. Because when they're tumbling, they actually just the weight
break
of
off.
each bud, they break the little trim off each other gently.
Nice. How much? This is a smaller machine. You have several size machines, right?
Yeah, we
Or
actually
2 or
have
3?
5 different models. We have a tabletop model. It's called the 1600. We have this one, which is the tabletop does 3/4 to a pound at a time. This one does 1 to 2 pounds. It's the 1900. And then we have a commercial 2200 that does 2 to 4 pounds in less than 5 minutes. And then we have the 2600 that does 3 to 6 pounds in less than 5 minutes. And then we also have a lightweight 2200 that'll also do 2 to 4 pounds, but it's not made for industrial use.
Where can my listeners go? Aside, we're going to demo it here in just a couple minutes. If they want to see the product, the pricing, YouTube, or a website that you have.
Yeah. Tom'sTumbleTrimmer.com is our website. We have a video on there, and we also have it. I think we're in 65 hydroponic stores right now, outlets across the country, and we're growing fast. It's kind of becoming viral out there. People are hearing that it actually works, and
they're growing fast. You're trimming fast, right?
Exactly. But our machines they're not like killing people on the price. Our price ranges from like $850 up till $3,300 for our biggest one. But this 1900 that most people buy, it's our best seller. It does 1 to 2 pounds at a time, and it's only $1,200 retail.
No, that's a good deal. Now tell me,
not bad.
But before we get to, because we're going to do this demo here in just a couple minutes, like I said, tell me a little bit about what I'm seeing here. You said it has a plastic net on it. Or is it a nylon net?
Yeah, it's actually it's a protected with a UV protected like nylon type of mesh.
Okay.
And so if it's outside, it's not going to get damaged. And I've had them out in the field for a couple of years now, and there's the only thing that happens to the nets is they get a little discolored. The resins don't stick to it. And the only maintenance, that's another great thing with this machine, the only maintenance is putting a little lubrication, organic lubrication on the zippers intermittently. And that's really it. And
what do you prefer, KY Jelly?
All right. We are back to the Heavy Tea Show. Welcome, everybody. If you lost our
All
number.
right, hold on. Let's play this phone call.
Oh.
This is an average phone call that we get at grocery stores daily.
Yeah, you want my email?
Yeah.
You can send it.
Your email address?
Send it to info, INFO,
Yeah.
info at longbeachhydro.com.
Longbeachhydro.com.
Long Beach.
Okay. Could you tell me your name, sir?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Could you tell me your name?
Oh, yeah, it's Mark Navarro.
Okay. Mark.
Yep.
Okay, Mark, thank you.
You're welcome.
That's Marcus' point, by the way.
Would you tell me? That dude had COVID for sure. Hello, my friend.
It's Mark. Mark the bar.
I must go back to work.
He's like, fuck, I want full out.
We know other Chinese salesmen call you every day, but our every D is the best.
Where can I send you a email?
We have a better one.
Wrong beach. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Let's go to the phone line. This guy wants to know, Rob wants to know how to feminize his plants. Rob Diggity Dog, what's happening? What's going on?
Hey, what's going on, man?
You know, just fucking bitches getting money. What are you doing?
Nothing, sitting here. Plants lights just went off. I'm wondering because I just ran out of seeds for this one strain called Velvet Cake, and I was wondering if it was possible for me to make some feminized seeds from like a flowering plant.
How far into flowering are you?
Well, I haven't switched it over into flowering yet.
Oh,
but
you haven't?
I'm about to make some clones, but I want to make some seeds too.
Make some clones. If you want to keep the genetic replica, make some clones. If you want to play Russian roulette, then make some seeds. Like, are you trying to start a breeding program where you're the seed master, or you just want to have the good genetics around?
I just want to have more variety of the same strain because like I'm running out of space and I don't know if I can keep on keeping the Velvet Cake around.
Okay, I feel you. So you want to try to keep it around, but you don't have room for clones.
Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah, you can make some seeds and form stresses. You can use certain chemicals on the plants. Dutch Master, you have been a master breeder for at least 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah. I haven't got my first seeds yet, but I'm definitely
They're on the way.
breeding. I'm definitely master breeding, and I just haven't got my first seeds yet, though.
A legend has it that you are the man behind the turtle.
No. The turtle isn't a man.
He's more of an idea.
Yeah.
He's a.
Can you tell this fool how to feminize
I was going to, and then you started talking about the turtle.
I don't want to hear your philosophical.
No, but yeah, you can, and there's a couple ways to do it. You can.
No, Horty's calling in.
You can actually like let the plant flower for a really long time and not harvest it, and there's a chance that there will be like a male flower that shows up.
Yeah, but he doesn't want a chance.
Okay, just chill out. Let me do it. You want to ask me to do
over
it,
the options.
or do you want to fucking chime in?
Multiple
dude?
options.
Come on, dude.
Whatever, man.
Where are we going right now, dude?
Whatever, dude.
Option 2.
Option 2. You can use a low silver concentrate,
Whoa.
like
Every time we go in the bathroom,
like,
you come out with the worst attitude.
like basic silver. What is it? Silver solution.
Colloidal silver.
Colloidal silver. Exactly. You can make it yourself. But the best way to do it, the for sure, like 100% way to do it. It's also the most
common way,
and I would say dangerous way, because like the
light
one
leak?
thing that you're using, the silver nitrate, I believe, is pretty real. Like you don't want to touch it; it will stain everything.
You could grow
your skin.
You could grow a vagina.
Yeah. Have you seen the guy that took too much silver and turned blue? Look him up. He's real.
He lives under Jack's porch.
That's a different guy. But you use that and you use thiosulfate. So it's silver nitrate and thiosulfate, and make silver thiosulfate. They call it the STS solution, whatever. Basically, you're going to mix up different parts in a liquid of the silver nitrate and the thiosulfate, and you're going to mix them together. And that solution is going to, any male flower or any female flowers that you have going, you do it early, like right when they start to pop, like 1 or 2 weeks in. You spray the whole plant down, or any areas you want to produce seed, or produce male flowers. So usually you spray a portion of the plant that's on the higher part up top. So then you'll have male flowers above your lower female flowers that eventually will, continue to bloom if you don't spray them. And that's how you're going to do it. The biggest thing is making the solution. I'm not going to tell you what it is over the air because it's just going to be confusing. Just Google it.
Google it.
Silver thiosulfate. for feminizing seeds.
I've got option 4.
It's,
it's
a very specific ratio. It's serious.
There's
It's
one
a
more
very
way.
specific ratio.
Hey, Rob, don't take that the wrong way. Google it, because I once went to urgent care, and the doctor, my knee was all fucked up, and the doctor said, yeah, your meniscus is slightly aside. You need to do some exercise. And I said, what exercise? I said, oh, you just go Google it.
So that's something a doctor will even tell you. It's not just Dutch.
And he was from USC, so obviously he sucked.
I'm telling you to Google it so you have exact, precise instruction right in front of your
But look,
face.
here's instructions without
Not
Google.
because I want you to tell
Real
you
quick,
to go Google it.
If you run your lights at night, and then you have them off in the day, and then you have a skylight that you didn't cover very well, and some sunlight gets in during when it's supposed to be your plant's nighttime, you'll also get feminized seeds.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's just option 4. That's just option 4.
Yeah, but guys, that was horrible advice, Rob. I wish we had something else
But
to tell you.
he's not wrong.
Rob, this is the number one thing I'm going to tell you. Go get a 50-side tray. It's 10 inches by 20 inches, and get a 2-foot T5. Take cuts of your plants and keep those genetics around. Fuck the seeds, man. Fuck all that nonsense and take some cuts.
Don't compete with Turtle.
Real talk.
Has nothing to do with conflict of interest.
Does not. I give all my. I mean, Turtle gives all the seeds away. Cut that part out. All right, Rob, I'm going to send you Mission Fertilizer, the complete line. Go to missionfertilizers.com, sanctuarysoils.com. They're hooking up. They're still rolling bulk soil up and down the coast every day of the year. You need it for your greenhouse, your outdoor, your indoor, whatever it is. Go to bulksoil.com. Check out Mission Fertilizers, all organic, easy to use, made specifically for your cannabis plants.
All right, thanks, man.
All right, man. Thanks, too.
All right, have a good night.
All right, bro.
All right, bro. Don't go Google that. Oh,
You're a
shit.
dick. Heavy T.
That was what your wife said.
She doesn't really.
She doesn't like me?
Speak kindly. She doesn't speak kindly. We'll just say that.
Oh, that. Oh, well. Let's go to Horty Chris. Hello?
Heavy breathing.
Horty Chris.
Hello.
Horty Chris, are you eating burnt cheese and bacon sandwiches?
That sounds good.
No. I had those yesterday.
Oh, my God. What have you been doing?
I'm just working on the farm. Man.
What farm? What kind of farm
Horty Chris, is the dream still alive?
Dude, you have no idea. I'm going to fly back on a private plane with my new investor in November.
All right.
Oh, I'll be gone till November.
Does he know that his new 4-liter is not gonna pay even for the gas on the private plane?
No, I told him he'll get 12 pounds because it's a 1,000-watt equivalent LED, fool.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I'm stupid. I'm like, you fly me home, I'll get you 12 pounds per 1,000-watt equivalent LED.
Which costs $150 and are known as Mars 1000.
No, dude, we got it for $79.99 on Alibaba.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. Hey, fake it till you make it.
And that's what Hydrosource did.
Fake it till you make it back to Cali.
That's Mars LEDs. That's their motto.
Yeah.
Yo, player, I might not make it back there. But Saint, and when I do, we're going to cook some sirloin.
Yeah. Oh, you guys.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
So
we'll
what
grill
kind of
some
farm are you
steaks.
working on right now?
Well, I'm helping my investor, who also happens to be a business partner of my cousin Pork, build an 18-acre.
Your cousin Pork.
He knows Pork.
I know Pork.
Yeah, we're building an 18-acre pasture.
You know,
with 8 acres
when he
up
goes
front
when he
and
goes
10
on
in the back.
vacations in Mexico, they call him carnitas.
Oh, no! This is carne asada.
Carne asada is beef. Come on, dude.
Yeah, but
El
my
puerco.
cousin's name is Carnitas. So I got you.
It's a carne asada farm.
So we're building an 18-acre pasture for our beef cattle that we're raising. All grass-fed.
All right.
All right, boy. Yeah, what?
Yeah, I bought some Wranglers yesterday. I'm gonna wear them tomorrow at the farm.
Your ass is out there in fucking goddamn Horty Penny Vans. In a goddamn fucking beef pasture.
That's a Michigan flex, though. When you're at the bar, you're like, we got 18 acres.
In a fucking lowered fucking S6.
And the chicks are like, oh, God.
Driving
damn.
up down these dirt roads.
I can't tell you a Horty story. Guess I can't tell it.
All right.
Okay, you ready? Okay, so my cousin, you know him, Pork. He's an accountant. we don't know the first thing. We don't know the first thing.
Pork's an accountant?
Yep.
Yeah, he's not a farmer, but we don't know the first thing about farming. So they're like, let's buy some beef cows. Well, yeah. So we get 15 cows, and now we need a place to keep them. So we need an acre per cow. Like, dude, this is my life over the last few months. So we need an acre per cow. So Vandersloot has the land, and we get the land, and we start putting poles in the ground. So we order this, like, we rent this attachment to put on the tractor thingy-majiggy, and it pounds the posts into the ground as you drive down the fence line.
I think that's called the Horty Pounder.
Oh, well, it's actually called the Yeller Cellar, which is where I bring all the ladies now to my uncle's basement.
It's not called the Laffy Taffy?
Yeah. No, they get to Laffy Taffy when they get to the Yeller Cellar. Right? So, this redneck farmer dude who lives next door with like 100 acres of cattle farm is showing us how to put our fence up. So we got this like pole pounder, and it works on like low pressure hydraulics, and we hook it up to like a little like Kumatomo whatever, and it's like pounding the poles because it's high pressure. It's like, yeah, take that, bitch. Right? So it's like, because we don't know what the fuck we're doing, dude. We're like trying to be farmers, but we're not really farmers. So we end up hand digging these post holes for 18 acres. Then I break my foot in the infamous story that I told you before. So for the last couple weeks, can't do shit. So like today, I put 12 hours in on the farm. We're running electrical wire, like to shock the cows as they try to get out, like Shaka Khan, right?
Shock those cows.
And I'm like, dude, this is like so the
Tenderization. That's what that's called.
Dude, this old farmer dude down the street, he looks like the Duck Dynasty dudes, comes over, and he's like, hey, what's up, Terry? He's like, I'm just here to put the fence. My cousin, Horty here from California, he's helping me. He's like, oh, you're from California? Yeah. I thought all y'all had out there was fruits and nuts. And I'm like, you know, not as humble as I should be, but I'm way more humble. And I'm like, ha, 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 that's so funny, fruits and nuts. Ha, ha. Oh, you go round eye, you tell me more stories. Right? So he's like, oh, what? Dude, you got a slipper with pizzas printed all on one foot and a Crip boot on the other. And I was like, Crips and Bloods. Right? And he's like, just looks at me, and I'm like, he's like, yeah, ha, 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 yeah, okay, good luck. What the fuck are you? I'm like, oh, sorry, man, I was trying to, like, I was born in Potterville. Whatever. Okay, cool. So he shows us what to do to start running the wire. He's like, I'll be back later. So he comes back like 3 hours later. He's like, God damn. Wow, how the hell did you guys end up all the way down here? 600 yards away. But I don't know, we're just working. And he's like, damn. So that fruit and nut guy with the slipper on one foot and the crippled boot on the other with no farm boots with a four-wheel drive that's not a Chevy, God damn, he's working his ass off, son. So anyway, so we're almost done. We never, ever in our life built a cattle fence. I don't even know what the fuck it is, but we're doing it and doing it and doing it well. Go ahead, Cool J.
I think this is a Charlie Sheen moment here.
Horty's now a cowboy.
Hey, Tiger Blood on your colonial silver, whoever robbed.
Add some Tiger Blood, brother.
Yeah. Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Oh my gosh, Cody. Your ass is in there. I knew you were on slip-on Vans, and the fucking locals called you out. And your cousin Pork is just sitting there like, yeah, this is my cousin. I can't really.
Yeah, but
he's
then
my
the
older
farmer
cousin.
came back and was like, God damn, y'all are fucking... Damn, this dude... So now we're building a pole barn for Vandersloot. Remember, we used to sell them a bunch of nutrients when we put them on the game back 10 years ago?
Allegedly.
So we're building a pole barn for Vandersloot, and now the cowboy dude is like, hey, y'all letting nothing fruits outwork you with a fucking broken foot, you fucking losers? And I'm like, yeah, that's right. Take that.
Yeah. Man, this is the pinnacle of
That's
your
pretty cool.
road career. Yeah. Did he buy you a beer? That's how you know you earned his respect, is if he bought you a beer.
Well, I was like, hey, Mike, can you tell me if we're doing these tension posts wrong on the H hitches or whatever the Cowboys call that? He's like, well, why don't we ride my truck out there and find out? And he's like, oh, goddamn, no, y'all are doing it right. It looks good to me. He's like, hey, you drink Bud Light? I'm like, I drink everything. He's like, well, I got a cooler in the back of the truck. So he didn't buy me a beer. He brought the beers. How about that?
Well, that's finding the beer. Hey,
that was pretty cool, right?
Horty, Vinny wants to get some insight from you over here in the CBT.
Who, Vinny?
Yeah.
Fuck Vinny. He's the worst sound guy ever, and that's all he ever did in his whole life, and he couldn't even do that right.
It's not Vinny the sound guy, it's Vinny the listener.
Oh, Vinny. Oh, yeah, my cousin Vinny. What up, player?
Vinny, you're on the air.
I'm on the air?
Yeah, you're on with Horty Chris.
Oh, my God. Horty, what's up, dude?
What up, player?
Look, I called in and asking about Kentucky Farms.
Hero. Hey, is your girl sexy?
Your girl is?
Yo, Vinny.
What's up, player?
What's your question?
I'm looking for Kentucky fucking Farms, player.
Shartucky Farms? You mean
Yeah, there you go.
Quality Craft Cannabis is coming soon to a 517 area code near you.
And that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, right? You need a job on the farm?
Yeah. I'm trying to get out of Cali. You know, this shit's crazy. A lot of transvestites, weirdos, African Americans. All kinds of crazy shit, man.
Vinny, if you want a job on the farm, it's easy. You got to take a test to be able to do multiplication of 2 digits times 2 digits, and you have to test negative for opiates. And I'll sign you up for a job right away.
Okay, fuck all that. I can't do that. Forget it.
Yeah,
I'm good.
It's a long list of prerequisites.
Hey, can I ask you a question, though?
Yes.
What state are you in again? Michigan?
What state am I in?
You're in Michigan
I'm in a
right now,
state
right?
of confusion, player.
Oh, my. That's why I'm asking you if you're in Michigan. What's it like out there?
I'm in Michigan. Where are you at with my edibles made with, like,
I'm
Roundup?
sitting in your old house full, like, where's Horty? I'm in Silver fucking Beach, Huntington Beach, where the fuck you lived at. Petting your old ass dog. Hello.
Hell yeah,
Come on,
petting your
fool.
old ass
Let's
mom.
talk about some real shit. I'm talking about what's your politics like where you're at right now?
I was petting my old ass dog until your old ass mom showed up. Now I'm petting her sweaty parts.
Oh my God.
So did you have a real question?
I be petting my mom too. I pet her on the head every day. She's like, Mom, I love you so much. Anyway, what's the politics out like there, dog? Let's talk a little shit. What's the politics out like there?
Hey, did Marcos
Are we
Polio die
protesting?
from
Are we protesting
COVID?
or not?
Hey, where's
Are we protesting or
Javonte
not?
at?
Are we gonna
Javonte,
protest or not?
hang up.
Do Black Lives Matter. I'm gonna hang up on you. Press my show now. Get your ass back.
Go ahead, hang up on me first, so that I don't have to pay someone to hang up on you.
I already did. He's the man doesn't listen.
You already hung up, dog. Yeah, go get me a sub.
Hey, fool.
Next.
I love you, dog.
What happened? What happened when I left? What the fuck happened, dude? You guys were best friends, and then I left.
All my bitches love me. Teach me how to Horty. Yo, Saint, I'm out of here.
No, we already cut it. We already cut that guy off, man. He was being disrespectful.
What happened?
He was being disrespectful
Hey,
to
you
Horty
know what
Penny.
happened? He was blinded by the light, acting like a douchebag, another runner in the night.
Blinded by the light. What's that song?
You'll see it on the
Caught
recap.
up like a goose in the motor in the night.
Do they say, dude? What's that song? Blinded by the light. All right, here you go, Saint. All right, here you go.
Yes.
Yes. Hold on, Horty, you sing along with it. Everyone shut up. Horty, come on, sing with it.
Wrapped up like a deuce, another runner in the night. Asked a question that wasn't bright. Like a fake-ass party, LED growing bright. Oh my God, I'm vibing out right now.
He's on Bali. He's on Bali.
All right, just bump it up.
Pump it up, Saint.
Love you, Horty. Later.
All right, bro. Take care, player.
Told me I got what it takes. She said I'll turn you on sun into something strong. Play the song with the funky break. And go-kart Mozart was checking out the weather chart to see if it was safe outside. And little early birdie came by in his curly whirly and asked me if I needed a ride. Wrapped up like a deuce, another runner in the night, blinded by the light. She got down, but she never got tight. She's gonna make it to the night. She's gonna make it through the night. douche, another runner in the night, blinded by the lights. Wrapped up like a douche, another runner in the night, blinded by the lights. Wrapped up like a douche, another runner in the night, blinded by the lights. Wrapped up like a douche, another runner in the night, blinded by the lights. Wrapped up like a douche, another runner in the night, blinded by the lights. Wrapped up like a douche, another runner in the night, blinded by the lights. Wrapped up like a douche, another runner in the night, blinded by the lights. Wrapped up like a douche, another runner in the night, blinded by the lights. Wrapped up like a douche, another runner in the night, blinded by the lights. She got down, but she never got tight. She's gonna make it through the night.
Hey, I'm in the zone.
Dude,
this shit is awesome.
Every Wednesday night from 6 to 10 Pacific Standard Time, who's hooking you up with the dopest grow knowledge and the freshest grow gear?
Heavy T's Grow Show. Thank you
Yeah.
so much. I love it.
Hey,
every day.
Thank you for
Every
the birthday.
You are listening to the Heavy Tea Grow Show. Call in right now, 562-653-0707 for your chance to talk to Heavy Tea, Horty Chris, or Dr. Duffman. Killing it.
Boom! Happy birthday!
Hey, are you all right?
I don't know, man. I am freaking out. I think I'm having a bad trip, bro.
A bad trip? Things look fine to me. Looks like you just transplanted your girls into some happy hippie garden mix from Sanctuary Soils.
So I'm not freaking out?
Oh, you're freaking out all right, and I would be too. That's no ordinary potting soil you've got there. That's a premium organic blend that includes composted forest material, peat moss, perlite, pumice, lava rock, some of the best worm castings available, humic shale ore, dolomite lime, azomite, soy meal, and gypsum.
That's a lot of stuff. Did you just read all that? You just blew my mind, man.
It's a lot of good stuff that you can only find in an organic, natural mix like Happy Hippie.
So what you're saying is, with Happy Hippie Garden Mix, I shouldn't panic because it's organic?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever said that, and you shouldn't either. Although I guess you aren't wrong. Here's the deal. You aren't having a bad trip, bro. This is all great news. You're providing your plants with everything they need to get off to an incredible start.
So I can't taste colors then?
No. But you will taste and see the difference in your fruits and flowers now that you're using Happy Hippie Garden Mix from Sanctuary Soil. For more information, you should check out bulksoil.com.
That was awesome.
Sorry, Horty. Game over.
Hey, Dr. Duff, are you signing up for another one of those internet dating sites after your divorce?
Nah, I'm just ordering these freaking douchebags from China here. Just gonna be saving a lot of money on it. About $1 a bag.
Did you say douchebags?
Yeah, they're pots. They're fabric pots. They're, made in China. They save $1 a bag from all the other.
Oh, it sounds like an imitation smart pot or something.
Yeah, save $1, but, I'm pretty sure these douchebags are gonna work.
Dude, I had a buddy of mine who used those same douchebags. He bought them direct from China. It killed his whole garden.
Oh, bro, what? So I'm better off spending that extra $1 on a smart pot?
I'd get a smart pot.
Don't be a Duff man. Make sure to buy the original patented Smart Pot. Check them out at smartpots.com.
Yeah. Naps. Knock off. What up, Saint? And we hustle hard. Team ADXN. Hey, what these niggas want from me? Hey, haters wanna eat now, you're never getting lunch from me. Get off my tailcoat, get off addiction. Team full of mean niggas, team green like it's Listerine. Don't cross the squad, man, we get them off, man. We on the front court shooting, you just a ball fan. I'm on the top back, y'all do it all bad. Grind on the regular, tell competitors all bad. Test the team, homie, watch you fall flat. Don't want the fame, but the change, I need all that. Hustlers get your guap up, rappers get your props up. Cause sky is the limit and we got heaven on lockup. Back down to earth, street swerving down Atlantic. Long Beach riding to death, we straight smashing. This is for my family, this is for the masses. This ADX anthem, in case anyone asks me. Oh, I'm taking this shit head on. In the streets till 6 in the morning. Niggas don't want no rockets. Tell me who won it with these shots up, boys. We say hustling. Catch me in the booth till the night. Streets holding tight. Grind for my life, for my life. And niggas don't want no rockets. Bring the bullshit and we'll be dumping. Boy, we say hustling.
Hey, I rep my team, rep my city, and rep my scene. I'm down for mine, on the grind all the time, like overtime. I ride to the death, can't do it like this, so don't try to step. Can't move it like this, so don't try to test. Got shotters on the side of me, right in my left, cause we do it so swift, we do it so sick, and we ain't gonna stop. We got money to get, we got honeys to flip, got the streets on lockdown, so why would we stop now? We holding the spot down. Sour diesel Hennessy, a bad bitch next to me, ADX human going down up in history. Do it to the death of me, so ain't nothing left of me. Dumping off the weaponry, hold it down for centuries.
Oh, taking this shit head on. In the streets till 6 in the morning. Niggas don't want no rockets. Tell me who won it with these shots up, boys. We say hustling. Catch me in the booth till the night. Streets holding tight. Grind for my life, for my life. And niggas don't want no rockets. Bring the bullshit and we'll be dumping. Boy, we say hustling.
Bonafide hustler, stay up in the street, grinding all day and all night so we can eat. Roll up on your homies like niggas, stick 'em up. Now bags in the stash in the back of the truck. Pounds of the diesel, throw it in the air. Tipping Hennessy for my niggas who ain't here. Back on my feet after shedding a few tears. Give me 2 years stacked up with a few mil. Niggas locked up, but the homies still here. Rapping ADX fresh in the full gear. Killing the recession, puffing on the top. Teddy Brock shot, killing blue clocks. Haters got no idea you ain't ready. It'll be a sad song if you niggas test me. Them niggas trying to send 100 cops to come get me. Gibbo sprayed a couple shots and told them bitches come catch me.
Oh, taking this shit head on. In the streets till 6 in the morning. Niggas don't want no rockets. Tell me who won it with these shots up, boys. We say hustling. Catch me in the booth till the night. Streets holding tight. Grind for my life, for my life. And niggas don't want no rockets. Bring the bullshit and we'll be dumping. Boy, we say hustling.
DFCRadio.com.
You are listening to the Heavy T Grow Show. Call in right now, 562-653-0707 for your chance to talk to Heavy T, Horty Chris, or Dr. Duffman. Killing it.
Dr. Duffman here. Wanted to talk to you about what I wish I had in my garden. And that, my friends, is a Nanolux double-ended fixture, which is leading the industry as I speak in double-ended technology. I will no longer need 10 150-watt lights to cover my 5x5 area. With just one double-ended fixture from Nanolux, I can cover that area. Also, no more need for that pesky Richter timer of mine that goes off at all kinds of random hours. With Nanolux's fixture, it comes NCCS ready, meaning I can control it on my computer. So if you're like me and your lighting situation sucks, then upgrade to Nanolux's double-ended fixtures today, and don't be a duff man. For more information on Nanolux, check them out at nanoluxtech.com. That's NANOLUXTECH.com.
Too much stuff. That's too much stuff.
too much stuff. Man, cut that fool. That's too much stuff. He talking all over the callers. That's too much stuff. His wife hands all over my ballers. She has too much stuff. The same 3 jokes every show. That's too much stuff. A black guy his wife have to blow. That's too much stuff. Too much stuff. She got too much stuff. That's too much stuff. That's what he's pimping 101. That's too much stuff. You're listening to the Heavy T Grow Show on DFZRadio.com.
DFZRadio.com.
Not getting good results from those compost CO2 makers? Dude, your mushroom bag just ate 3 of my plants. Introducing the GreenPad CO2 generator. The simple, economical, and effective way to add CO2 to your indoor garden. Just hang, spray, and walk away. It's that easy. Since I ditched my old mushroom bags and switched to the GreenPad CO2 generator, I couldn't be happier. I just hang, spray, and walk away. It's really that easy. I don't have to worry about any runaway spores contaminating my room or wondering if it's actually working. I just listen to the gentle sound the GreenPads make when they're wet, and I know it's working. Thanks, GreenPads! More effective than those organic CO2 bags, the GreenPad CO2 generator will help increase the CO2 level in your indoor garden safely and easily. Just find a spot high in your garden, hang the pad with the specially designed hangers, spray the GreenPad with water, and that's it. Just hang, spray, and walk away. Adding CO2 to your indoor garden has never been easier. The GreenPad CO2 generator, available at finer hydroponic shops or online at thegreenpadstore.com. That's thegreenpadstore.com.
Other than that, we out.